You know, like the old Batman cartoon where they
Alright.
would change the scenes. It goes.
Our mics are on.
The mics are on.
Yep.
Hello.
Is it live or what? Oh, you do this weird thing with
You
the
want to
video.
show the faces now?
Yeah, why do you do that?
What? I don't know.
Yeah, show his face. Let's go. Let's get this
We're
started.
here.
We're here, episode 11 of the podcast. Today we are going to be talking about your first drift event.
Ooh.
And Carl's back.
Yeah!
Damn.
After a little hiatus, Frankie said, you know what, you're hired again, come back. No, I'm just kidding. I was just really busy last week, that's all. But,
And
yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
Alright, today, what did you say, Frankie? We're
Well,
talking about your first drift.
Well, I want to talk about something first. From now on, we are going to be doing live podcasts the day of, and then the next day is going to be the audio version that comes out.
Ah.
So that'll try to drive people to the YouTube. Well, don't leave your phone on.
Yeah, ring is off, please.
The level of professionalism this guy has.
Despicable.
Oh, it's Nico. He said he's like, I'm waiting. Hurry up.
Oh, okay.
Are we live now?
We
Yeah.
live, baby.
Yeah, we laugh.
We live.
Okay. Anyway, Carl's back.
Your broadcaster voice.
I don't know how to.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know what it is yet.
It was really deep.
Oh, that one. Yeah, we're live, baby.
Oh, that one?
The radio, the sexy radio
The
voice.
calm before the storm.
Oh.
Give me that mat so I can put this mic on it.
It's in there.
Are you kidding me, dog?
So we don't need to
Stand
hear.
up on camera.
You don't want to put your headphones on and make sure you can hear us? And by us, I mean Chris. Because I'd be talking to Mike like this.
And Chris be like
What's up, viewers? How you guys doing? Throw that. How you doing? Let us know. I want to.
Denny Heat's in the chat.
Carl's gonna have a problem with this live stream thing. I can already see it. Why? Because they were sitting there staring at the computer last time, and your ADD is even worse. So I don't know. You got to not even look at that chat.
You
Like-
out here talking all this hot shit.
You can pull the chat up on your phone.
Yeah, no, dude.
Why am I gonna look at my thing?
He's just gonna be staring at that while I'm talking to him.
You think I'm not an adult
I
and
love how
can
we're
like
doing the
not
prep
look
work
at something
during the
for like 5
podcast.
minutes? The faith that this guy
We're doing
has
the
in
prep
me is
work
level
during
0.
the podcast. All right. Anyway, this episode is about your first drift event. Yeah, we were gonna do a do's and don'ts part 2, but we decided that it was all gonna be about your first drift event anyway, so we would change the name. So this is gonna be basically us going over our first time stories
Oh my god.
god.
and what you should bring to the track and stuff like that. So this is gonna be like assuming you already have a drift car, you know.
You already have a 240 because you bought a 240.
Yeah, we're not really gonna be diving into like car specs and like.
Yeah, more. I feel like this is gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, no, the Q&As are fun, and you missed out. Next month,
I was in the audience. I was watching you guys the whole time.
dude, that was my favorite one yet.
We went for like an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah,
Dude, that was
Yeah.
good.
so we're gonna do a Q&A every month, one of them.
every month.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say we're gonna open it up at the end.
we're going to do that anyway, but the whole episode of Q&As was probably more fun than anything we've done. So,
Ironically enough, the one that I'm not here for, Frankie
well,
has
I didn't
fun.
want to say that.
Oh,
You brought
wow.
it up.
The connection there.
All right, Carl, tell us about your first drift event.
Mine?
Well, we have to go through these first. so-
Okay. Well, first drift event. What was it? Well, the ones after I managed to pass tech. As you know, I fucking failed a bunch of times. And
Yeah,
shit.
3 times in a
3
row.
times. One of them was with Chris. One of them was by myself. First one was Ready Set Drift. It was in
What is it?
Pocono, right? You brought your Z there?
Yeah, but we didn't go at the same time.
Yeah, we were separate times. I went there dolo. I had an open face helmet. It looked like a nerd. Car had no angle, super slow. I feel like I just brought.
I think it was Hot Moves.
No. I was at Pocono
Oh.
for Ready Set because
Oh.
the
on
car looked so ugly. Like
South
it was,
Course?
South Course, yeah.
Yeah.
Super technical. Compared to like Poconos, but like the other Poconos course is like fast as hell. I would not recommend that for your first drift event. But
So how did it
Pocono
go,
Raceway. It was fun. I learned a lot. The car overheated once. I learned that I didn't have to bring nearly as many tires as I thought, because my car was slow as shit. But it was so fun, dude. I just remember that, like, damn, this thing is cool. Like, this is fun. Like, people, I know why people love this now. And then it was like, ooh, life.
Did you go to the same event?
Not the same event, but my first event was also Ready Set Drift, and it was a skid pad.
Oh, you were on the skid pad.
But this was before they connected both parking lots.
Well, I think now they separated them again.
Yeah.
I like that.
It was basically like a peanut outline or layout.
A what?
Peanut.
Oh, okay.
What?
Nothing. Keep going. What? I thought you said something else.
Grow
a
up, Carl.
penis?
I was like, a drift course shaped like a penis. That wouldn't be that bad.
That might be, yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Little ball section, little manji on the
Yeah.
shaft.
Okay. Yeah, let us know what you think about penis drift tracks.
Maybe not, but continue, Chris.
So, what did you bring to your first event, Carl?
I brought like a bag of tools with like a 10 mil, a 12, a 14, a 17, a 19, the regular stuff. And then like I brought a whole set of wheels. They fit in the back of a coupe, S13.
How many tires did you go through?
Like not even a pair. So I was kind of pissed about that. 'Cause, like,
that's what everyone does at their first drift event.
literally.
Yo, I need you to come follow me. Why? You got to bring all my wheels and tires.
I mean, it depends. There's a lot of variables there. I feel
No,
like
there's no variables.
It's
You're
a
not gonna
smooth
go through-
track.
Your first drift event, you're not going to go through a pair of tires. And if you do, I'll be shocked. You're not. You're gonna
That's
spin
because you're
out.
spinning out and holding limiter there, and you're just like, ooh. That's why you're going through tires.
Your first takeover, yeah, you're going to burn them up.
You're going to burn through tires and a
Yeah.
clip.
Yeah, you're going to burn those up. But your first drift event, nah, you're probably going to be good with, bring 2 extra ones just so you can get home. Yeah.
You know, I mean, I was kind of grateful for that just because, like, I was just trying to be prepared. Like,
Yeah.
I was not trying to cut my days short. I brought oil and I brought coolant. Always remember to bring some fluids, dude.
Definitely oil.
Always some fluids, extra fluids. You never know what's going to happen, especially if it's your first one.
Well, I guess we could just dive into that right now. Make sure you're checking your oil.
Oh yeah,
While you're at the event.
You want to talk about like, we're just assuming that you're prepared for this. Your car is ready to go. We didn't really
Yeah.
cover that, but we're just assuming your car is ready to go.
Yeah.
But you are checking fluids during the event.
Yeah, you
Super
should be,
important.
because what you could be burning oil. You don't even know.
Oh, I know I'm burning oil the whole day. What?
All right, so your first drift event, race that drifts, it went well.
Went very well.
So what happened? You went to Club Loose 3 times in a row, couldn't pass tech, and went to Ready Set Drift.
I think no, because I kept switching car. Like the car I brought to Club Loose, absolute bag of dicks. That car was so bad.
Okay.
I think I mentioned it here before. It was a RB20. It was
Yeah.
a S13.4 coupe with a 14 front. That looked horrible.
RB20 is the truth.
Is it?
Yep.
Mine was just awful, dude. It was just. Remember when we
You didn't
leaked out?
caress it right.
Oh yeah, I didn't rub it enough.
You gotta rub it down.
Chris rubbed it down for sure. I brought it to Chris leak down tested that thing and it was wasn't it bad? I forget what it was.
I have a funny story about
It was so bad, dude.
Well, let's hear it.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should mention on the podcast.
Why, dog? Oh, okay.
Okay, it was in my early.
That was easy.
I had to
All right,
twitch
it was
on.
in it was in my early days of being a technician. Carl brought it by. I did a leak down test, compression test, and he wanted to do an oil change.
Oil change,
Drain the oil, change the filter. I don't know what happened, but there was a lot of shit going on. And then Carl's like, "Oh, can I test drive?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, go test drive
You
it."
didn't put a filter on.
No.
No.
He goes around the corner. And I'm like,
oil in
and then I look next to my toolbox. I'm like, that's Carl's oil. I pick it up. That's full. I call Carl immediately. Hey, turn that off. I'm coming down right now.
It didn't seize up, Carl?
Nah.
Okay, I got a story for you. Did I tell this already? No, because you guys would have.
Probably not. I would have remembered it.
All right, so Scott, this is like 6-7 years ago, before final bout, too. Scott and Justin were at Scott's this gas station he worked at, right? And he's got his RB20 S13. And they're doing a bunch of shit. It's super late at night. Whatever. Like, they're trying to prep for a drift event. They're changing fluids, changing suspension, doing all this shit.
The day before?
Probably.
I love that. That's me.
Middle of the night. So they get everything done. They're like, all right, let's go rip this thing down the street, see what it does. They fucking, they put it down, get it down off the lift, go out, fucking rip it up and down the block. I wasn't there. I heard all this secondhand.
Okay.
Justin's in the passenger seat. Scott's driving. They're ripping this thing up and down the block. And then all of a sudden it shuts off. And they're like, what's wrong? And then someone... Wait, what did they do? Yeah, no, it shut off. They had to tow it back to the gas station. I think... No, he probably... I don't know whether they got it back to the gas station or they did in the street, but someone realized, oh, fuck, we didn't put oil in it. So he goes, puts a breaker bar on the fucking crank. They get it to spin. They put oil in it. They start it up. Shit ran fine.
What the fuck?
Yeah, for forever until they took it out. Those RB20s are good, man.
Okay, here's my opinion on the RB20. The RB20 is great until you pull it out of its home. It gets angry when you pull it out of its home. I swear to you.
Here we go.
I swear to you, okay?
What is it, a queen bee?
Yep. Dude, literally, I swear, like, every time I see an RB20, either that or people who are putting them in aren't doing it right, and it
I
just
think
keeps
that's the
fucking
answer.
breaking. Because
Yeah.
I loved it.
Like not putting oil in it.
It sounded dope. Like, it had that 6-cylinder turbo sound.
Yeah.
And then people are asking you, like, what size motor is that? And you're like, it's a 2-liter, 6-cylinder, though.
That's sick.
And they're like, what the fuck?
That was the
Why?
thing. When we did Final Bout, and that photo right behind you with all those stacked up, someone commented on it or something about V8s, and we were like, all the engines are 2.0 or smaller. Or some shit. That's what someone said. I was like, oh, it's perfect. And then Scott bought a fucking 1J, and I was like, God damn it.
Oh, now you fucked it up.
Now it's a 2.5 or whatever.
Nah, but I mean, 2-liter turbo, that just sounds cool. That just sounds so Japanese. Like,
6 cylinders. That's
Yeah.
sick. The pistons
Inline
are probably
six.
so small. They're probably the size of this mic.
but no, that was the reason why I wasn't going to Club Loose. Like, I got rid of that car, thankfully. Then I had a vert. You can't bring verts to any drift event without a cage, a roll bar at least.
Yeah.
So then I couldn't really drift that, but I was drifting it on the, parking lot stuff and.
Whoa, take
Yo, watch out! But that thing was so clean. That vert was so clean. It was a manual swap, and then I got the coupe, and then I went to Ready Set. That car made it to Club Loose though. That one passed tech. Don't you worry.
Okay.
But yeah, what you got? What about your first drift event, Frankie?
Me? No, let's go to Chris first.
My
Frankie's
first
taking
drift
it.
event?
Trying to get people to go to YouTube.
Fucking picture of it.
First drift event. Ready, set, drift. This is when I had my 350Z. I brought a bag of tools.
A bag of dicks.
A bundle of zip ties.
Yes, that's an important thing to have.
Bundle of zip ties.
Is a bag of zip ties.
And a jack.
Oh yes, yes.
Breaker bar.
You had to unseize a RB20.
Yep.
Nico says you should bring extra tie rods.
Yeah, definitely.
Have I?
Yeah, we should have made a
Yeah.
fucking list.
I mean, I feel like it depends on the
On the car
on the track.
and the level of driving that you anticipate to do.
Well, if you're doing a skid pad,
I think you're fine.
I don't think you need to bring extra parts other than tires, fluids. That's about it. But
Like a track, I would be prepared.
yeah, my first drift event, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just kept forcing the steering wheel to try to kick out the rear end. Blew the power steering pump.
Yep.
I literally have a video of my power steering pump just whining like I had a supercharger.
Oh, I mean, that was your secondary supercharger.
No, I didn't understand understeer at the time, so I just kept turning it more and more.
And you had the
forcing
Z.
It, and I had the Z.
You had the Z back then.
Yeah,
You blew the Z power steering pump?
the power steering pump. Yeah,
You know what I do remember?
because I kept forcing the wheel into the turn, and it just wasn't kicking out the rear. So I tried turning it even more.
that car did not have a welded at that time. You were drifting it with a VLSD.
VLSD, yeah.
Oh nah. Oh no, baby.
I mean, it did
Oh,
fine.
baby.
But were we driving together when I did South Course or no?
No. So the time that you're talking about, what I was gonna say I remember is that I was not drifting at that time, and you were drifting, and you were so hyped about it,
Oh yeah.
like honestly contagious. So like I was just like, damn, that shit look. He had hella fun over
Yeah,
there.
it was fun. I mean, I went to South Course. That was the first time I ever jumped into third gear. You know when you make that first right?
Yeah,
and
over
it's
the-
a downhill.
Oh yeah.
Got into third gear and I just sent it, and that was the first time I ever used the handbrake too. And that was the first time I ever dirt dropped and held it.
So what's up? Feel good?
That was the first. Well, my second event is the first time I ever linked a course. But like after that
Oh,
slalom,
shit!
after that
You were
slalom-
linking shit at your first event.
second.
Okay. Yeah, but DK was born.
But yeah, after that slalom, that back straight,
Yeah.
that's like a mile long.
Yep.
How do people be monitoring down the whole entire thing?
Oh,
Dude,
I hate that. part
with my
about that.
with the SR, okay, I was throwing it down there, bro. It was fun.
That's when you hit Mach 5.
Yeah, I'm just
And then you make. Isn't it a right hand turn?
yeah.
It's a long right
tight.
sweeper.
Oh, it's a long right. I thought it was tight.
It's a tight right and
It's
it goes down.
It's 2 turns at that right turn.
Yeah, but it's like way too tight for the amount of
It-
speed you can
yeah,
get.
yeah,
Right?
I love that.
that's
That
what
was
I
the
remember.
first place I ever learned about scrub and speed. Like I would fly haul ass down there, coolant is flying out of my fucking windshield, and I'm like,
Oh my god, dude.
and then I fucking to make that right, I would literally just throw it, and I'm like,
Wait,
oh.
back up. Why is there coolant coming out of your windshield?
That was when there was I don't know if we talked about it on this podcast, but there was
You had a leak somewhere?
yeah, you remember how we were talking about oil cooled and water cooled turbos, and I
Oh,
had to
yeah.
delete that line.
I mentioned it before. Remember when I explained the coolant line? If you don't do the 45-degree AN, there's tension on it,
And it rips.
rips off.
So it was leaking a little bit, tiny bit, enough for it to
So there's
hit the
coolant
fan.
spraying over your windshield. And
Little dust,
and you're
little,
holding it.
little mist.
Little
SR
coolant
was killing it that day, dude. So many people were.
Must
"Yo,
go faster.
This is a stock. This is a stock SR. This is a stock SR. I'm like, yeah, man. What?
must go faster.
Dude.
Malcolm, you should insert that Jurassic Park clip.
The thing about
I'm
like
like, I edit shit.
whenever even from the first time I ever went drifting, the first drift event, the thing I remember the most is that you gotta be able to accept the fact that you're gonna write this car off at any time. Like you're drifting,
Yeah.
you're totaling that bitch on like an accident literally by accident you could total it. Like and you gotta kind of be okay with that. Otherwise, I feel like you're not gonna progress at all. Like if you're scared to spin out, if you're scared to hit
Okay,
something.
well, that's a good thing to bring up. Well, it's not really your first drift event because most people drive to their first drift event.
yeah,
But if you have a trailer, you feel a lot more comfortable
flying.
going crazy.
But I mean, even though I was driving it to these places, I just know like things could head south real quick, and you just got to kind of be mentally prepared for that.
That second event that I did on South Course,
Mm-hmm.
there was a point where I was getting really comfortable and I didn't care if the motor blew.
Okay.
So I was just redline all the time. And there was a point where I was linking it and it was like really smooth because I'm just on the gas the whole entire time and I'm like, damn, this is sick. Going through the slalom, I'm like, all right, boom! I'm like, what the fuck was that? I blew the back tire,
Oh.
destroyed my rear bumper.
See, if you brought 4, you're lit.
yeah,
You
That
brought
wasn't your
2,
first drift
you're
event, was it?
fucked.
second.
Yeah, it was your second. You're getting a little bit better at that time. Not to mention you street drifted, probably.
Yeah.
I did street drift before any event.
I guess we're really talking. This episode, we're really talking about people who don't street drift. But you can't get that. You can't get that good at street drifting.
Unless you're like a real hardo about
yeah, I
it,
guess you
dude.
could.
Some people get, you can't really talk for everybody because some people that's where their like experience comes from, dude. They're just fucking hitting these lots every day. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think you could do that now, but
Oh, I got a funny story. My first event, the skid,
full of stories today.
the skid pad, the RSD. So I line up on grid, right? I'm sitting there, waiting, watching everybody go, and I think one of the Smile Factory guys were there, and there's like 2 lines. And he pulls up next to me. He goes, "Yo, you want to go together?" Hell no.
Why? Because you had no idea what you were
I
doing.
didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't link the course at all that day.
Yeah,
I probably linked like 3 turns.
that's driver responsibility right there. Because my
Which
dumbass
most
would
people
have,
don't have.
my dumbass would have been like, hell yeah, bro, I'll follow. Dunk. Goodbye.
And that's why you go to events that have
Rules.
Yeah,
and
that,
groups.
that day you can't fit a lot in a 350Z. So I think I brought like 2 brand new tires in the rear and I drove on them there,
Yep.
thinking like, I'm probably not gonna blow through them. Lo and behold, I blew through them.
See, now
So-
you're.
Thank God that, rest in peace, Danny Hong was there. He trailered his car. He had an extra pair of tires.
Yeah, he used to go to all those Ready Set Driven.
Yeah, he loved them.
He's probably the reason why I went to some of those events. I feel like.
I want to hear about yours, Frankie, because
All right.
I was honestly
Go to YouTube.
I was friends with Chris at that time, so I remember literally all of this. But I didn't even know who the hell you were back then.
Me either.
And then
Okay, real quick about Danny Hong. That event, same event. A lot went down at this event, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But Frank Chung was there, too, with a car. He had a S13 hatch, SR20. And at some point, Danny Hong was like, I bet I could drive the shit out of that car. So he asked Frank, let me try to drive the car. I'm like, okay. Danny Hong fucking yells at me, yo, let's go. We're gonna go for a ride. I'm like, okay. So we get in the car. We're up next on grid. He's like, don't shit your pants, all right? I'm like, what?
What's happening?
So he goes. So the way they had the layout is you go out left, then you turn around, then you hit that straight to hit the first left.
interesting.
Yeah. So it's a peanut, right?
A penis.
Peanut.
Yep.
Penis, yes.
Peanut.
Okay.
Yeah. Nut.
This guy gets to the peanut, does 1 lap normal, right? Just gaining speed. Second turn, clutches it in second, and he does the whole peanut in 1 big circle.
Like an oval.
Yeah, like an oval. And he just
to an oval.
and he just keep going and going. I'm like, holy shit, we're gonna blow this car up.
Danny Hong always had his arm out the window, like the whole thing.
Oh yeah, mind
Do
you,
you remember that?
Mind you, he's driving and he's like clutch kicking the shit out of this thing. He goes, "Go, motherfucker, go!"
Yeah.
Always. Yeah.
Dude.
Oh my god, dude.
He
What
did
a-
that same thing with my vert. Remember, I as I mentioned, I had a vert,
What a legend.
and literally he was like, "Let me try it," and I'm like, "Okay." Hey, we do a donut or something at the old shop, the warehouse,
Oh, yeah.
in the corner over there. We do a donut. I'm like, "Dang, this guy crazy!" And then he clutch kicks it into a random street. Handbrake. He pulls the handbrake. It didn't work, and the only thing he goes as we're drifting, he's like, "Piece of shit handbrake." I'm like, "Oh god, we're gonna die." Like, then
That's
parks
funny.
it and goes, "Your handbrake is terrible." I'm like, "Thank you."
Danny Hong was at my first drift event.
Really?
Oh, was
Okay,
it?
let's
It
hear
was
about
it was a Club Loose Night Moves Wednesday night.
night moves.
Yeah.
Wow.
Had the S14. Someone trailered it there because it wasn't registered, I think.
Your car?
Yeah. It was still like,
How early on are we talking?
it's not
about?
painted. It's got orange 350Z wheels on it that Dustin had.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad, dude.
So not Frankie.
It was like a clapped out S14 with an SR in it.
I saw a picture of this thing. Your definition of clapped
No,
out
it didn't look like that.
versus
man.
oh okay,
It was like half sanded. Windshield was put in like the day before.
because no cracked windshield.
Yeah, no crack windshield. Exactly, that's why it was done. And yeah, got it there. And there's a video somewhere of this.
I will.
My
find
first run.
I will find it.
And I think I spun out the first turn. It was night move, so it was just like 1, 2, maybe 2 or 3 turns in that parking lot.
Oh wait, they did it in the kart track.
It's the part of the parking lot that's got all those cars in it now.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was, dude. It was like that parking lot was like fucking World War I happened in it. Like, it was like artillery shells hit the pavement. There was holes so
Oh,
big.
see.
Yeah, it was not good. Yeah, like the kart track is actually not bad compared to that parking lot.
Interesting.
But yeah, no, it was fun. I don't remember much, but you know, it was exciting.
Do you remember what you brought?
Fuck no. I really don't. But the thing is,
You trailered it there, so you got space and
yeah,
all that.
but
You didn't
Justin was with me, and he was drifting too, probably, and they probably had
have.
everything.
They had stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I got lucky.
That's super helpful because you ever that was one of the scariest things for me is because when you're at your first drift event, I didn't really know anybody. I was everybody's
Yeah, I
intimidating.
got lucky.
Everybody's intimidating to look at. Like,
Yeah, I don't. I
and-
see. I can't talk off experience for that, really. Well, I can talk off experience of going to a drift event, not knowing anyone, because I did that.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know if it was Club Blues. I think it was. It was fucking. I'm telling you, dude. I'm pretty sure it was Hot Import Nights. At
What?
E-Town. They had a drift demo, and that was the first time I saw drifting on that track. I've been to. I was at Night Moves before alone, I think. But the first one I saw on the track was like a drift demo at Hot Import Nights, and it was like Justin, Dustin, Dave, and Jay, fucking all of those dudes, just fucking around doing a drift demo, quote unquote, for these people. They just had the track to themselves, and they're just fucking around all day. To this day, they'll probably say that was one of the most fun track days they've had. But yeah, I think that was the first one I went to, so I didn't really get that experience. I knew a decent amount of people when I started going to Club Blues.
But I mean, like I'm saying, like sometimes if just because you don't have something, the drift community is like you walk around the pit, and it's scary as it might seem to walk up to a stranger and ask them like, "Hey man, do you have like a worm clamp?"
Yeah, just because the Bloodmasters look like a bike gang doesn't mean they're gonna act like that.
They're like the nicest people.
They'll help
Like,
you out.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna help you out. You just gotta
Not be a dickhead and just
Well, yeah, not be a dick, but I feel like most people aren't really a dick right
Yeah,
off
just-
the bat. You just
just
gotta
ask.
you just gotta go ask. You gotta-
everybody was
yeah.
there at that point.
Yeah,
you
everyone
know?
remembers when they were new. So, I remember one year, what you said just reminded me of it. I think it was East Coast Bash. I don't know when, but Nate Hamilton was there, and I bent a tie rod, and he gave me one. And I was like, "How much do I owe you?" He's like, "Oh, don't worry about it."
Yeah.
I didn't even know him. Like, I was like, "This is wild." Like
That's-
and I looked up to him like I liked his car, I liked the style of it and everything. And he was doing Formula Drift Pro-Am, maybe? I forget what he was doing, but me and all my friends were like totally into what he was doing. I was like, I don't know if I went up to him and asked, or someone told me to get one from him.
Yeah, somebody's like, "Yo, he has a tie rod." or
Yeah, and then I went up. He's like, "Oh yeah, here you go." And I was like, "Oh, what do I owe you?" He's like, "Oh, don't worry about it." I'm like, "This is brand new." And he's like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. Just get back on the track." I'm like, "All right, cool." I was like, "What?" I remember that was like I'll always remember that moment. Like, wow.
Those kind of moments are like, to me, those are like probably like just how you're talking about it. I guarantee you're never gonna forget that.
No, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you talking about asking people at the track reminded me of it, but there's probably other times that's happened too. Maybe not on that level, but yeah, dude. Everyone's nice at the track. Just be talkative. You don't have to change your whole personality, but just go up to people and like initiate conversations. No one's gonna like shoo you away. I'm sure.
Isn't that literally like your biggest fear in the entire world?
What, having people come up to me and start a conversation?
Yeah.
Yes. Don't come up to me. Don't come up to me and start a conversation. But other people, yeah, go for it.
If you see Frankie at the track, initiate small talk right away. Makes him so uncomfortable.
I got a question for Malcolm.
Huh?
I know Malcolm's never been to a drift event.
Well, he's been to a drift event.
Well, he's never driven at a drift event.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Carl. Malcolm's drifted with me and Carl before. Wanna,
Didn't you drift my car?
Yeah, he did.
I mean, I went in circles.
That's more than most.
I mean, what was that experience like?
Shit was sick.
Wait, where were you?
Undisclosed location.
Oh, I thought you meant like at a track.
Oh, no. It was just in some industrial parking lot. Carl was like, "Yo, now's your time." He had his 240. He's like, "All right, just turn the wheel, lock it left."
We went and we were driving like
dump,
that.
Yeah, you go in circles. All right, now this time, dump the clutch. I spun out, like, tried to hold it, but spun out. But then I did it the next time, and I went around in
We
circles.
were just right.
Yeah, yeah.
Second try. Malcolm's like, I'm like, the fuck.
That was like Dave, dude. Dave's like that too. But Dave has like nerd experience. You didn't have any experience. You probably never.
Which Dave is it?
No, I've never.
Little Dave.
Young Dave?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Apprentice Dave.
Yeah. Lil D.
Young D.
Nah, but Nah, that was a fun night.
But yeah, let me drive the IS in a undisclosed location.
Dude,
You bring it tonight?
anytime. Yo, you can drift
No.
that one. Drift the Celica. I have a Celica as a deal. It's the greatest car I've ever owned.
Yeah, Malcolm's itching to drift.
Dude, I offered it to him. Asked for a raise.
Dude, what?
I said to Malcolm.
Frankie,
I said to Malcolm, No Fear Moves is this weekend.
Okay.
For those of you watching, we're gonna all be at No Fear Moves. Check us out. Just kidding. I'm gonna be doing terrible as usual.
but I'm afraid to do it because I can't have a passenger.
He wants a coach.
He wants a coach.
Yeah.
And the thing is like, dude, the track, by the time you get to the end and you realize what you did wrong, somebody's gonna be there to tell you, like, hey man,
Yeah,
like
probably.
try this.
If
try
I
that.
crash alone, I'm gonna cry.
You're not gonna crash. You can only hit a fence and a pole. You'll be all right.
Hey, yo, hold on a minute, okay? This is my IS we're talking about here. A fence and a pole, that car is splitting in half. No, but I built that car, literally, it's the most beginner-friendly car, in my opinion, that I've ever had. Because it has not
now
a lot.
It's got knuckles.
Not a crazy amount of angle, but literally, I thought it was insane when I first sent it with the knuckles on it, and I was like, I literally cannot spin this out. I like threw it harder than I could,
Yeah.
and thing came right back
But that's
around.
like cheating.
I'm like, what the heck?
Hacks.
You would literally, I think that you would get in that car. First of all, I have a bucket seat. Malcolm's one of the only people that can fit comfortably in that bucket seat. You probably can as well.
I didn't.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't think it goes far back and as far
I've
back
seen
enough.
Chris get into every bucket seat that's come in here, except one, right?
He's talking about a
Fixed back.
rally car with a jungle gym of a cage. Let me tell you.
Jungle gym.
Let me tell you how intensive this cage was.
Sucks. Yeah.
It's so tight that inside the car I had to lay down and wiggle myself out.
Lay down.
I had to put my body, my torso on the passenger seat, stick my feet out.
Oh, like this?
Stick my feet out the driver door. Yeah, and then wiggle out.
Fucking literally.
That's Chris getting out of a jungle gym.
Yeah, so
And I'm a big guy.
You're tall. You're one of the tallest.
That's a big boy.
We're Filipino. You're one of the tallest Filipinos I know, dude. Fact.
Yeah.
Like my mom is like, oh, Chris, he's so tall. Fucking crazy ass.
He's tall, dark, and handsome, ladies.
Oh Lord.
I remember
Mulatto.
growing up, my mom was always like, eat your broccoli, because you know how they look like small trees? Well, you'll grow tall. It's not a low-key believer, I'm not going to lie. Because I fucking love
Bro, I
broccoli.
ate so much broccoli.
much broccoli. I'm short as fuck.
Well, damn. Maybe I didn't eat shit. That's why I'm short.
Yeah, you.
I drank a lot of milk. My mom was always like, yo, you gotta drink that milk. Mom, I'm lactose. The fuck?
How's that chat going?
What do we got?
It's a clientele coding says, "Hey boy."
Hello, boys.
Hello, ladies.
Yeah, that's about it.
No, but
Wow, remember the
He
last?
says Gorilla Grill.
Yeah, maybe Friday.
buying?
Maybe.
Yeah.
So, why is the chat quiet tonight, but it wasn't the other night?
Maybe because it's a Monday.
What'd you do differently?
I didn't do nothing differently. There's 9 people in the chat. Yo, if you're in the chat, say something on YouTube.
I still think that you should drive it. Not too late to register.
Bruh.
Yeah, but that would be a waste
Why?
because you only have one car.
I sign up for B, he signs up for C.
Wow, what a hack.
I don't know if that's
hot
how-
lapping that
I don't think that's how Club Boost works.
No, I think it can work that way.
I've seen people co-drive cars
No, you
before.
you can do that. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can do that because
there's no
they're
reason
getting the same amount of money, and it's two different people driving two different.
Yeah,
times.
I did see in the description of when I was registering it, they were allowing A and B group drivers.
Oh, wait, they are allowing A group?
A and B.
I wish I had a car.
You literally have a car. It's right over there.
That's not a car. That's a piece of metal on jack stands.
No God. Not.
so what's
I knew
some,
somebody was gonna say something. Whoever
Yeah.
that is.
Musa Dennis.
Musa Dennis. I knew
Why don't
some clever guy
Yeah.
was gonna be in there.
I don't want
Okay.
All right, so what's some first-time drift event advice?
to. Yeah, let's just dive into the advice now.
Advice? Be confident. I feel like we haven't said that once,
No.
but you got to be confident. Like you're obviously here willing to try something new. So go in there with confidence and don't be too scared of yourself. Don't psych yourself out. It's easy to say that shit, but it's like
Confidence is the number one thing that I see lacking in every new driver that comes through here.
And
I want to go to a private day.
overcoming the fear.
just said that,
Yeah,
basically.
confidence. Yeah. Guys, you don't need to go to a private day. Just go to Club Loose. Sign up for C Group. You suck. That's how it goes. You suck at driving.
everybody. You're not gonna go and then magically be amazing, and you just want to be.
Yeah, this is how it works. You sign up for C Group. You do your event. You suck dick the whole entire time. You spin out every turn. People tell you what you did wrong.
Yeah.
Or maybe they don't. Maybe they don't even talk to you because you don't talk to
have
anyone.
to suck dick.
They do have beginners clinics too.
Yeah.
Or a clinic.
There are clinics for that.
And then guess what? The next one you go, you do it again, you get a little bit better. When people start seeing you, some guys might say, give you some tips on backtrack. And then you go again. And now you're getting even better. Before you know it, you're in B group.
yeah.
Versus, let me rent the track out for a day, get no help. Well, depends on the situation, but occasionally you can just rent the track out and pretty much just drive there alone. So if you do that, you're not really like
Progressing?
learning much. Yeah.
I mean, Chris.
Yeah, you could hit Chris
Knapp
up
is over there
and rent the track and make sure he's gonna teach you and everything. You could do that too, but I don't know what he's gonna charge you. First of all, that's gonna be more money than a Club Loose event. So
Is it? I thought you're.
if you're doing the whole track by yourself, yes. If you have a bunch of people to come with
Get
you,
a couple friends with you.
but now it's not a one-on-one.
Now it's not a one-on-one, and you're not going to get the advice that you would
Yeah.
if you were to just.
I'm not talking down on either one, but I am gonna say if you're a new driver and you have no experience, yeah, I'm just gonna say it. I think you should go to Club Loose.
Yep.
Because guess what? That's what all of us had to do. We had to go to drift events.
There's also a standard there, a standard higher than anywhere else. So if you're drifting there, your car will pass that literally anywhere else.
But this is also like a confidence building exercise we're doing right now by going to a drift event, doing everything the way you're supposed to do it. Instead of, I'm just going to go alone to a private day and not see anyone.
That's like a.
Why are we like babying people? Just go to the drift event, suffer a little bit, get out of your shell a little bit. And I'm saying this because this is what I see with people that come to the shop, dude. And it's annoying. And honestly,
Yeah.
it pisses me off.
That's pretty. That's
Straight up.
Damn. Yeah. Literally, Frankie turned red as fuck. Like Chris, back your head up. Like, how
Tell
red
me this
Frankie
shit
is.
doesn't piss you off.
Oh, just kidding. On camera, Frankie. Pale as a ghost.
Oh yeah.
Hell, that's a-
Louis, Sophia. Pro tip: ask your grid workers at CL Club Loose.
That's
They would help.
Lou. That's Lou
Yeah,
from
there
the
were-
track.
Yeah, there were so many times where I saw grid workers, like, oh, you having trouble? All right, let me hop in.
Yo, yeah,
And
literally.
sometimes they'll even drive your car if maybe there's something mechanically wrong.
Yeah. No, I remember Will
She gets me
with the
triggered.
8.6, with the 1U in it.
Yeah.
Will, shout out to Will. There was a time I was in backtrack. I literally had no idea where the hell I was supposed to enter. Like I was like, I don't really know what I'm doing. Every time I'm digging it. If there's a divot in the
Yeah.
ground right there, turn 1.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't really know what I'm
You
supposed
just
to
pull
be
up.
doing.
You go, hey man, I got no idea what I'm doing.
And he was like, you're entering over here. Because they're paying attention. They're not
Yeah.
just like sending you off. They're paying attention. You're entering here and you need to be entering over here. Entered over there, shit was fine. I was like, damn, okay.
Someone
One
asked,
little question.
why not just go to a clinic where everyone sucks but is also there to learn? The beginners clinics, there's a short cap. I think it's like 20 to 25 drivers. if
Yeah.
that.
And they make it that for a reason.
Wait, but that's
Yeah.
a good thing though, right?
It is a good thing. If
Yeah.
you can make a clinic, yeah, for sure. If you can't, then just sign up as a C group driver and then just go out.
For the record, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about renting a track so that you don't have to deal with seeing any people. And this is what kids do.
That's the
'Cause
fear?
I've seen it.
It's like an audience?
Because all these kids these days are so on their phones and they don't want to see anyone and talk to anyone. Chris knows. He's seen these kids walk in here. They look like they're from another planet, the way they act. They
That's what Frankie hears when they
no,
talk
there's
to
just
him.
no social skills at all, and it's like they just want to keep making it worse for themselves. Guys, just don't do that. Go to the track. Just be surrounded with people that know things that are better than you. All right, and learn from them. You need mentors in certain things, and this is one of those things. I feel
Yep.
like. So that's what I'm saying. Now, after you do a couple events, Maybe you got some friends that want to drift. Maybe you want to get one-on-one, practice with Chris Knapp at the track.
Like
okay,
fine tune
cool.
your stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, you want to rent the track out? You think it's going to be beneficial for you financially if you bring some friends? Okay, cool. That's fine. I get it.
totally.
I would do that too, and we have done that.
Because at that point, you're really utilizing that time you got at the track. You're not at the track all day long. It doesn't work like that. You have a certain amount of time that you can be there for, just like anything else you rent. And if you're better, and you're able to actually get around the course,
Yeah.
at that point, I'm having fun.
Also, pro tip, just a side note, if you go to private days only and you never go to Club Loose, and you're a customer of ours, you're not getting any Club Loose discount. I just hope everyone is aware of that. Like, it's cool that you go to Raceway Park, but if you don't go to Club Loose, then you're not getting a discount on alignments. None of that's happening. So, just a pro tip.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's like a driver program that's set up with Club Loose. So,
Yeah, basically you need to have a move sticker.
or you got like you basically like, I mean, we know the people that drive a Club Loose. Like, it's kind of.
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, you don't have to like come here with photos of you on the track unless we don't know you. But-
Come over here with a
Well, a usual
certificate.
A usual giveaway is one of the Club Boost stickers on the windshield.
Yeah, or just them talking to us about an event. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, oh yeah, I was doing this event, or I'm going to this event in 2 weeks. Yeah,
That's true. Not everybody puts a sticker on.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be like,
We never talked about that though. Let me just go into that a little bit.
Yeah, go.
Is it a 15 or 20% discount?
20.
It's 20%. So if you're a Club Loose driver, if you come here for an alignment, the first alignment is full price no matter what. All following alignments, if you are a Club Loose drifter, are 20% off. Just wanted to put that out there in case we haven't. So
you definitely have not. I pay full price every time. This motherfucker. God damn it.
you pay me in Korean barbecue.
That's true. And friendship. All right.
All right,
next.
enough being triggered. You guys
Friendship.
that was my triggered rant for the podcast.
Dude, seriously, I don't think I've seen you
Simmer
riled
down.
up like that
Simmer
in a
down.
I
while.
can't with these kids, man. I can't do it.
Dude.
I can't, dude.
Relax, Pops. Your blood pressure's getting a little up there.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, Frankie means well. He's right. You just got to go out there
Frankie always means
and
well.
drive.
Wow,
Like-
that was really nice, Carl.
Yeah, well, not gonna lie, hanging out with you has made me, one, more immune to little bullshit.
It's true.
I'm like,
It's true. You do give him a lot of shit.
I'm literally like, the first time I came here, I'm like, Chris, I don't think Frankie likes me, yo. Like, this dude is
No, that's
literally
just how
always
he
mean to
is.
me. And then Chris is like, nah, yo, he's just like that. I'm like,
He's just an asshole. It's
are
fine.
you sure? And then after spending 13 hours in the car with him, I'm like, damn, he's actually just fucking insane.
No, Frankie's like that. There's a lot of times where he's talking where he sounds like he's mad, but that's just how he talks.
Yeah, I've been trying to get that. I've been trying to turn that off.
I think it's
but
just because he's
hard.
trying to project his voice or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know. He's just trying to make it seem like he's taller.
I got that Napoleon complex, you know. No, I'm not that short. Come on.
No, but going back to the showing up with confidence thing, that also doesn't mean to be a complete McAsshole when you show up at the
No,
fucking
don't be a
track.
dick. You might as
Don't
well
be-
not show up if you're
don't-
going to be a dick.
If you're there for your first time and you're over here bashing the organization and talking shit and blaming your car and this and that, just fucking drop the fucking sport. We don't want you here.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. This is drifting's not a. Yeah,
Like some of the closest friends I have are because I was just like there, hanging out, and
Yeah.
and driving, enjoying the thing I love most, and
I mean,
and
let's
some
be
of the
honest.
closest friends I have is because of that.
The only bad people that go drifting, it's when the stance people start drifting. That's when everything gets bad. That fucking community is filled with just
Toxicity.
toxicity. Is the best word to use.
I knew you were not going to get that vocab word out there, but there you go.
Yeah, that's the best word to use. It's just toxic as fuck. But yeah, the OG drift community is there. It's just about helping people.
Some of the close. I'm telling you, look, Chris, freaking Daryl. Who else have I met at drift events? Derek. Like,
Yo,
literally-
Derek on the bicycle. Where you at?
He changed his
Yeah.
name for a week. I got pissed as hell. I was like, who the hell is DD150? Get that shit out of here.
No, it was D nice.
Oh, was it D9? It was
D-Nice.
D9.
These nuts.
Yo, fucking no, but literally, like, I don't know how some of these people like show up. Not just kids. Like, it's just like, get off your high horse and enjoy the thing that we're all here to do.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's also like no, like what's the word?
Expectation.
no one acts like they're superior to you. Like, there's so many times I had conversations with A and B group drivers. They're like, oh, dude, you're fucking killing it, man. Like, you're doing great.
Yeah, everyone's so encouraging of each other.
Bring back the positivity to this shit, man. All right.
What'd you say?
I don't know why you said
Positivity? What I say?
Positivity.
positivity.
There's a T in that word. Let's bring back the positivity in this.
There you go.
Did you skip the
this
T? Positivity.
I gotta have thick skin around Carl. He's so mean to me.
I love the drift community for that. Like a good day where you're just chilling, you go home and you're like, damn, that was a fun ass day. And then you got to go to work on Monday and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
And your daily's your drift car.
And then you show up to work with a new dent. Like, oh.
Show up to work, you still got your 2 tires, the jack, the tools.
Tires are flat.
Tires flat.
Tires are flat as hell. But dude, like I can't.
All right, back to.
Yeah, fuck. What were we talking about? Confidence. And then okay, so don't be a dick. Show up. Don't be afraid of your own like limitations. Like really unlock that potential, baby. This is a self-help seminar. But like, I guess what would you
really? It is a self-help seminar. Sorry, but it did turn into.
What else would you recommend, Frankie? Like, what's some other advice aside from being?
You
confident?
gotta turn me off right now. I can't anymore with
I'm
these
not
kids.
turning shit off.
These kids are too.
I'm gonna let
much,
it
man.
run.
I'm just thinking about all the kids that come here. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't want to go to Club Loose. The seat time. The seat time.
What, the lines and shit?
The lines are too long, guys. I don't want to hear about this shit anymore. Because guess what? We talk to all the Club Loose guys. They come here. Frankie Beans shows up, and I tell him this. Hey, Frankie, these kids, they say C group lines are too long. He's like, that's funny because the last event, no one was on the back track, and they were all waiting in the line for the front track.
Well, cause okay, there's on the flip side of the people who don't want anybody to see them. There's people where they just want people to see them.
But no. What do you want to? You want them to see you spin out?
There's a crowd. There's like an audience there,
No.
and
That's
the track you see on Instagram.
Okay, that's cool, Carl. But if they're coming here and they're telling me, oh, the seat time is just too much. No, nope.
Yeah, like then
There's a whole backtrack and no one was using it.
yeah,
Like, and that track is harder.
it is significantly harder.
Yeah.
Like
What's longer?
that first turn.
No, backtrack is not long.
Backtrack is
as far as transitions.
as like the turns
Oh,
are
oh,
longer, but it's so much scarier to hit backtrack than to hit front track.
Yeah. So everyone that's coming here and telling me, oh, Club Loose, the seat times are too long. All right. Well, until you can basically until you can do backtrack with your eyes closed, I don't want to hear anything.
With your eyes closed?
Yep, eyes closed. No,
Bug.
don't do that, guys.
You're gonna end up at Wawa.
Yeah, because there is enough seat. We didn't do it yet. We are going to. I'm gonna have Chris go to a Club Loose event. I think eventually one of these days. I don't know.
Like Club Loose front track event.
No, just any regular. Yeah, the big track.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a parking lot event.
Yeah.
And we're gonna purposely. You're gonna go in C group. He's gonna purposely go in C group, and see how many laps he gets.
What is this, a social experiment? What the
This is a track experiment. Yeah,
I'm with that.
because people are telling us, oh, there's not enough seat time, so we got to prove them wrong.
Yeah, and then like, oh look, the line for a front track is long as fuck.
Actually, one of you does C, the other one does B. Same event.
I suck, dude.
So you do B, he does C.
My car looks like a C group car. Like,
And then just keep a tally, and we'll report back to you guys, all you haters out there.
all you haters. What you should really do is get Malcolm out in there and C group.
No. I'm
Which
good.
one is
Oh.
backtrack again? Backtrack is 3 turns and a crest, right?
Yeah, we're
There's a
talking about
crest.
Club Loose, by the way. If you
So,
guys
yeah,
don't know.
yeah, the
Close
English
Englishtown.
Town. Yeah. But backtrack is when you get to that point where you're getting on grid safely, you could either make a left to front track or make a right to backtrack.
Mhm.
All right, so you get to the track, you got all your confidence up.
Yep.
I'm coming here to fuck shit up.
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
You got a good night's sleep. Wait, here's another thing. Don't forget to bring, unless you're going to buy food there, and there's not always food at an event, but bring fucking food. Like,
And
pack
water.
yourself a lunch, drink some water, hydrate. Don't forget to hydrate.
I'd say water is pretty
Bare minimum, you need to be drinking water.
Yeah.
It gets hot in these cars, and it gets sunny, and like the temperatures in those cars, the car itself is getting hot, and you're not drinking water. and you're wondering why you keep spinning out, it's because your arms aren't fucking working.
And then you're gonna wake up in the ambulance.
And then the whole event gets a bad rep. Oh, somebody was dehydrated. They didn't have water. Then the whole event gets shut down. Thanks a lot,
Yo, I
buddy.
witnessed that one time.
What? Somebody dehydrated?
Some dude was just spectating and then just fell on the ground. And I was like, what?
Yo, I was with
were
you.
there.
Wait, I
You
feel
were
like I
there.
was there.
You were there. You guys were both there.
Oh, this was Pro Bro Down last year.
Bro, man's literally.
Yeah, he just fell, and I was like, what happened?
He wasn't even driving.
Thankful, dude. Chris Naz. Yeah, what's up, Chris? Ran right over. Chris is a nurse. I didn't.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that at the time, and I was like, "Why is Chris running over?"
Chris pushing people away.
I'm a nurse.
Move.
I'm a doctor. Dude,
Carl was
even-
like, what?
common medical knowledge is better than none. Like he could have damn well saved that kid's life if he was in danger. But like, that was crazy. Kid literally stiff board fell back,
Passed out.
and he was at the fence. He was like at the fence in front of the stands.
Yeah.
So everyone just watched him like
Front Street Chris ran over there like he was Batman.
he was ready to save the day, dog.
He was ready to do it. Yeah.
He was ready to save
Batman.
Where is he?
Where is he?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That weekend was a long weekend, so it took me like a couple of minutes to process what was happening.
Yeah, like
I was.
I'm not-
asleep.
I
I'm
feel
not
like we
gonna
were
lie.
all just
I saw
sitting
him
there.
fall, and I'm like,
Damn, bro, really tired.
for like a minute, I was like,
He must have been working the faction booth.
that don't look right.
He's straight knocked out. Night, night.
That was a cool weekend for me because I went home from that weekend and got a bucket seat.
Carl was motivated after that.
Dude, literally like I
Oh, in the garbage.
my neighbor who was moving had a fixed back bucket seat just sitting on the curb. And I was like, what the fuck? I must be hallucinating. I walk up to this thing, I'm like, holy shit, it's right here. Had all the brackets in little Ziploc bags.
What?
It was beautiful. I got a video of it, like I'll show you. I literally was like, what the fuck?
That's the one you're using now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, he was so cool. He moved the next day. I was like, I'm convinced that guy was a ghost. And I went and bought a bucket seat.
Yeah, I feel like he
Wait,
hallucinated. I really do feel like he hallucinated.
I swear to you, he came to my house like the week before. He was walking around with his kids, like, and they stopped by our garage and was like, "Hey, I see the cars and stuff. Like, I figured I'd say hello." That's a prime example right there. That guy didn't have to do that. He just wanted to say hi. He wanted to see, saw a lot of cool shit. Said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna say
Probably
hi."
an older guy.
He was really old. Like, I would say like
No TikTok.
50, high 50s, low 60s kind of guy. And he looked like a dad, like really dad-like. When I went to his house and he was moving, covered in sleeve tattoos, like
Adele.
pulling his pulling his El Camino out. I'm like, damn, bro, like thanks for the bucket seat. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm glad somebody could use it. Like, shit is
That's cool.
fucking cool, man.
That was the weekend we drove home every night and didn't get a hotel.
Yeah.
That's Tyler.
That was the
Remember
weekend
how tired you
where
were?
that was the weekend where I drove to Carl's house 3 days in a row with no clothes.
No
Bro,
shower.
literally, Chris would be in my
Stank
basement.
ass.
We would wake up early,
That was a rough weekend.
and Chris is like, I gotta go. We
I
got.
think it was Saturday night when we got to your house after. Yeah, we got to your house.
We just passed out.
Dude, I'm pretty sure we just sat in the car, or I sat in the car for like 5-10 minutes just thinking about life.
My roommate Tyler's in the chat. What up, Tyler? But he said no cap on the bucket seat guy. Man's had really put the bucket seat out on the side of the road, and we passed by it.
That's cool.
All right, so you got your confidence up.
Yeah, you're gonna
So what about items? What items are you bringing to your first event?
10, 12, 14, 17, 19, 21. All the wrenches.
Screwdrivers,
Screwdrivers,
pliers,
pliers, something to
You better get your notepads out.
dikes,
something to cut. Yup, dikes. Bag of zip ties
or a bundle.
or a bundle.
PB
You could-
blaster.
PB blaster. Interesting. You could just throw that in there.
A bit excessive, but I don't know what kind of
The
maintenance
thing is
this
we're
guy's
gonna.
got.
I'm gonna assume you got like a bin to put this in. If it could fit in the bin, why not? Bring it. It's not gonna take up
Actually
any
not
more
a bad
space.
idea, putting all that shit in a bin.
Like it's not
Like
gonna
a milk
take
crate.
up any more space for you to have this extra bottle of PB blaster. So why not? Fuck it. Throw the PB in there.
Extra quart of oil.
Always extra fluids.
Bring oil.
Oil
And check your
coolant,
Coolant.
water. That could either be for your car or you.
Maybe a small bottle of power steering fluid.
Yeah, just fluids in general. Like
If you got problems.
if
with
you
it.
got problems,
yeah.
monitor it. Like just be aware. Again with the water.
Make sure you got gas.
Mikey says spam and a mini grill.
That's
truth.
food.
Yeah, if you're trying to cook or something, then you can do that. But
Okay, here's another one I'm gonna say you should bring. Either plastic bags or garbage bags or something. Put your trash in this bag. Don't leave it on the fucking ground and throw it out at a garbage can.
Wow.
Don't fucking leave your garbage in the little grass area of Club Loose. It makes it look like
That
shit.
includes your zip ties.
And like, yeah, don't leave it. You know, just
yeah, those zip ties aren't biodegradable, all right?
they sit on the ground
Bottom
forever.
line, don't leave any garbage.
Yeah, clean up after yourself.
Okay, and then obviously you got your helmet.
Helmet. Yep.
I personally like to bring an extra shirt. Just because at
depending
the
on
end
weather.
of the day,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm smelling like absolute butt,
Yo.
and like I'm just,
I'm
just,
gonna look like I just dove into a pool.
yeah, like you're so sweaty when you get out the car.
How many wheels and tires? So most, I'm pretty sure most, if not all, Club Loose events, the tire machines will be open. So I'm pretty sure you could fit way more tires than you will with a full size wheel.
Here's a hack: if you are just bringing tires, that tire is hollow. Put your toolbox in tires.
You still have to bring them home though, because
You can't leave them there.
you can't leave them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to save time, takes up roughly the same amount of room. Just bring a full wheel, get it mounted and balanced.
Right here at
maybe
Fashion
balanced
Motorsports.
before you go. I would think just a pair of tires, like an extra pair of tires,
Yeah.
and then
Well, what if you
like burners?
what if you don't have another set of wheels? So you gotta,
Well, then you have to bring tires.
yeah, just
Bring an extra pair of tires.
bring at least another pair of tires, just in case you do delaminate one or something.
Yeah.
But
Also,
our personal opinion, you're probably not gonna go through tires.
don't go to a drift event with your rear tires bald.
Yeah, what?
Replace them, because I've seen that. I've seen people go there with bald tires, and then they have like a brand new pair in the car, burn those up, probably pop them, and then drive home on bald tires. What if it rains? You're fucked.
Damn.
Yeah,
Dude, I think that's another thing I'm gonna say. If you're going to your first drift event and it rains, that shit is gonna be the funnest time of your life. Because here's why: all the better cars and like the faster cars, some people just don't like driving in the rain.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
don't
a
know why.
waste.
They just don't.
But you're gonna complain about seat time is too long and whatever. You're fucking whipping. 'cause-
yeah, now you have the track to yourself.
and your tires aren't gonna get worn,
And it feels like you have 1,000 horsepower.
and it feels like you have 1,000 horsepower.
And no grip.
And I guess what I'm thinking your car is gonna run way cooler in the rain. That shit is
Yeah, yeah,
sucking
yeah.
up fucking. It's getting wet. It's keeping your
Yeah,
temps down.
it's
You're
definitely gonna be
lit.
cooler.
Zero where you're lit. Just keep running it. That'll be the most
Unless
fun.
your tires
you
are
have.
bald, then you
Then
might
you're
not
fucked.
want to be doing that.
If you have bald front tires and it rains.
Oh, let's bring that up now.
And you try to drift?
Sweet Lou from Club Lou's wanted to talk about that.
What? No bald front tires.
People show up to these drift events with bald front tires.
We're drifting, right?
You don't need front grip. Yeah.
They're gonna get shredded anyway.
Yeah, wrong side.
They show up with them bald in
Bald
the front.
That's what he said. Yeah,
Wait, who is this?
Lou from the track.
Sweet Lou.
Oh, word.
Sweet, sweet.
Jay in the chat also mentioned vacuum hose.
That's a nah,
yeah,
yo.
I mean-
I've needed that more than
Yeah,
once.
I mean, like if you got the room, then yeah, might as well.
it's a little thing of hose. Put it in your door card.
Yeah, it doesn't take that
Random.
much room.
Here's a pro tip.
Instagram.
Ready for this, Frankie? You're gonna
Yeah.
love this shit.
Let's hear it.
You need vacuum line, and you didn't bring any.
Take off
Go to your
windshield.
windshield washer fluid
Yep.
bottle. Take that shit off, and you got some vacuum line. It fits perfectly.
Pro tip.
Pro tip.
Pro tip.
Cheap tip.
That's
Yeah.
like an emergency. Then you
Or
go to
like
your bag of zip ties because you don't have any worm clamps, and you fucking zip tie that
I-
thing shut.
What do you do if you hit mud?
If you hit what?
If you hit mud and the mud's all over your windshield,
And then you have no windshield washer
and
fluid?
then you forgot to bring water.
Oof.
Spit on it.
Spit on it. Get the rag out.
No, but okay, yeah, no, but you carry your tools with you, stuff that you could. I feel like disassemble and reassemble things with. Boom.
Tools. So
Tools.
you need tools. A assortment of tools.
A jack,
A jack.
something to take your wheels off.
Oh, and guys, bring a jack stand, at least one.
Yeah, I was gonna say bring a jack stand or bring like wood or something to like stop the car from rolling. I don't know, something.
Maybe a wheel chuck if you got one laying around.
And-
Last thing I want to see is someone changing their wheels or fixing something under their car, and then the legs are under it, and then the jack fails. Next thing you know,
Everyone's worst nightmare.
That
you
is.
got no legs.
That's the worst. That shit scares me. The thought of that scares the shit out of me.
So, I think before before items, I think safety too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Safety. Yes. We do that.
Yeah. Kind of excessive. Maybe a small first aid kit.
I got a little first aid
Not a
kit
bad idea.
in the car.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of times where I cut myself trying to fix something quickly to get back on grid.
Yep. Then I cut a piece of paper towel, grab the electrical tape, slap that bitch on, wrap it,
Seen
and I'm
that
gone.
Yeah.
Or super glue.
I'm gone. Ooh, that's some old school. You know that?
Super good with baking soda.
Super
What
glue.
the hell's a baking soda for?
I've seen it. I don't know. I've seen it.
You never know when you gotta bake some cookies on grid.
I've seen it.
They like mix it together and makes a paste.
Wow.
Wow. All right, you heard it here.
Why do I feel like that was in the military?
Probably.
I mean, I served.
That's really disrespectful, Malcolm.
I know. Stolen valor.
Yeah, I was in the service, brother.
The another thing I feel like you should bring is
You nuts.
yup,
Yep.
Okay.
Bring
just a
them.
go getter attitude.
You're gonna need them.
I feel like that's it. You covered your tools, water and hydration, food,
You don't need food.
tools.
Stop.
Bro, I need food every 3 hours. Bro.
Okay, fine then. You
Or I
need-
turn into a
Jeez.
fucking mongrel. But
Obviously, before you get there, put some gas in it.
put some gas in it.
Ain't got no gas in it.
That's another thing, bro. The amount of times I'm literally on track and somebody's like, I gotta go get gas.
I know.
How the fuck you gonna
waste
show
of
to the,
time.
to the track with no gas? The fuck? The car has to drive.
Who knows?
It's got no gas in it.
I know what's wrong with it.
Ain't got no guys in it.
Okay, so we went over tools. We went over how you should bring yourself
Yep.
confidence.
With the right composure.
Yeah. Don't be a dick. Went over that. Let me see my notes.
He's gotta pull out his notes real quick.
You don't need 8 tires. Yeah, went over that. Okay, yeah. Chris said this before, but you're gonna need something to take your wheels off. Now, you don't need to bring an impact gun if you don't have one.
Yeah.
You know,
I
just-
rocked the T-bar for the longest
T-bar,
time,
breaker
dude.
bar.
Anytime I would have that trusty T-bar. Just
That's
sit.
the fast way, pretty much. If you don't have an impact gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit that ill, and then you hit the.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll go.
I used to step on it.
Yep.
Malcolm used to be a tow truck driver.
Yeah. He did.
I used
I
to
think you
change
said
tires
that,
in
you-
record
you-
time with a T-bar.
Really?
T-bar.
We'll
Whatever
put that
it's
to the
fine.
test.
Huh?
We'll put that to the test.
Yeah, we're gonna make a faction challenge.
Yep.
You're gonna torque these lugs
We're gonna put a car in
perfectly.
the air. He's gonna use a gun, and he's gonna use a.
Oh
Okay,
God!
I'm not. I'm not competing with a gun.
give Malcolm 2 T-bars.
But just by hand, I can do it pretty fast. Pretty fast.
He's got some confidence. We're gonna make this a video.
Yep.
I'm down.
Yeah. All right.
I got 2 T-bars, identical.
Are they straight?
Why do I feel like I'm trying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of something that I forgot or that I've forgotten to bring to the track every time. And
Well, I also said it would be nice but not needed. AAA, or knowing a friend with a trailer.
yeah, some sort of way to return home
Yeah.
should the shit hit the fan.
I mean, you could figure it out when it happens if you want, but
Yeah, have some money in the bank account just in case. Like a couple $100 to tow back home.
yeah, I didn't really think about that. You probably should have money.
I mean, if you're broke,
You
just bring the
shouldn't be.
title with you. Somebody want it? Take it. Can't take it back home.
You could do that too.
33 Skyline.
Either have enough money to get it home or bring the title with you. But yeah, I mean, if you're flat broke, you probably shouldn't be drifting.
I'm trying to think if I've ever been stranded from a drift event. I think I've made it home.
There
every
was
time.
one time we were close. The drift event that we went to RSD with the Sylvia. It was still NA.
Oh,
Where we drove together.
and your shit was overheating, and
So-
it was bumper to bumper.
No, so what happened was my fan shroud came loose at the bottom, and it started chafing one of the fins, so it was just spewing coolant out for like a little while, and then a whole drive home. I think I overheated one time. Pulled over, filled that up with the jug of water that I was drinking during the day.
See what I'm saying?
There you go.
Drove home.
Gotta
Yep.
bring that water.
I remember I was cruising with Chris and I didn't want to go too fast. I drive like a little grandpa on the road. If you ever see me on the road and you're trying to race me, don't. You're wasting your time. But literally, I remember Chris texted me or called me, or maybe we had radios, and Chris just zooms past me and he's like, I gotta get air in this thing. I gotta get air in it. Like,
Oh,
it's
I even
fine.
I even took out the center grill to get more
to get air
through.
because the Sylvia grill is literally flat. Yep.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, a way to get home is nice. That's a good idea, Frankie.
A lifeline.
A lifeline.
Yeah, you want to make sure you got a lifeline, you know, before you go to these events. No, I mean, you could just not and do it like we did it.
Which is
You just go, and if it breaks, well, you better figure it out then.
One car and a dream.
fight or flight, baby.
Yeah, but we're just giving you our experiences. Carl, your first drift event, is there anything you would have done differently? Not the ones you failed tech.
Thanks. What I do differently? One, I wouldn't have brought as many tires and wheels, but
yeah.
it wasn't any more work for me to have more tires. So I was like, fuck it, I have these already. Why not? Okay, so I guess I would bring less tires.
I have a good answer. I got
I
one.
would drive more. I feel like when I showed up to my first drift event, I was just scared. I was that kid that I'm talking about. That's nervous to talk to people.
Well, that's normal, but
Nervous
yeah.
to like ask for advice. I wish I asked more questions.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, I should have asked the grid workers for help when I was starting out.
Everyone's stubborn. We're all stubborn.
I'm a stubborn prick, dude.
Yeah.
I literally will work at something until the very point where it is going to be fucked up, and then I'm like, it's time to ask for help.
Well, one, my memory's too bad, and two, I had a lot of friends that drifted, so I probably wasn't missing anything. So
Yeah, you always had an option to get it from somewhere.
yeah. So I don't have anything I would have done differently. I don't think, but
I would ask more questions. That's the number one.
Yeah.
Like that way, I probably would have progressed way faster if I just asked.
Yeah, work on your social skills if they're not up there.
well, that's why we're making you go to Club Loose, and not a private day.
Mikey said AAA membership goes a long way.
It really does. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had AAA.
Hey man, get that family membership. Maybe you can scheme it somehow, and all your buddies can get on it.
What's
I
based
don't know.
master class? Not gonna lie, mean. What is it? What is based?
Based.
I don't
Oh, that's
Based
you should know.
master-
You're a Gen Z.
Am I? Oh no, I was literally listening to freaking like 80s music. On
I don't
the
know.
radio. I
Well,
like
obviously
my
he's
old
comparing this to a master class, but I don't know what base means. So it's either
Bias?
I think it's a bad one. Like that's a bad word.
We're bad. Well, that's why you don't read the chat.
Yeah, if you could elaborate a little more, I'm actually pretty curious.
Only millennials in here, I think, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Malcolm just made the cut.
Oh, you did.
Are you a millennial?
You don't know what based is? I'm surprised you don't.
I've
Base
heard it
guy.
before.
Did you just ask me if I was a millennial,
Yeah.
bro?
What's a millennial? That's
Like
pre
after
2000.
'85 or some shit.
I thought you were born in
He's a
1962.
baby boomer.
I'm
You're,
like,
you're in the
dude,
baby
what?
boomer section.
Frankie's a fucking colonial.
I just whenever Frankie's talking about this stuff and I'm picturing him years down the line at a drift event with like a gray beard and shit, picturing like a wizard, bro.
Gandalf.
Yeah, because like Frankie's long ass hair is just gonna be gray. He's gonna look like a wizard.
Not getting off the white, getting off the gray. 'Cause, you know,
Hey man.
But dude, like, yeah, ask questions and enjoy yourself. Like, don't be afraid to have fun. Like, it's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be stressful.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
anything else you would do differently?
Sell it.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
No. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't remember honestly.
What'd you have for breakfast today?
Nothing. Yeah.
And a donut.
What's y'all's takes on running used tires?
Start out on used tires.
How do you feel about used tires?
That's
Carl?
me, baby.
It's all you.
Oh, he says, I started out on used tires at first and realized that you really aren't saving much money.
Nope.
No, you're not, because used tires, you're probably going to buy what? 4?
He's buying used tires?
Yeah.
First of all, I'd stop right there.
I've
Wait.
bought used tires before.
Okay, I would never buy a used
Strictly
Well,
to
he
drift.
didn't clarify whether he was buying used tires, but he was using used tires.
Like I went to a used tire shop and bought like tires for like a pair of them for $40.
tire. Okay, no one ever do that. All right, now here's the other thing.
This motherfucker.
The argument would be, do I get used tires from a dealership garbage or my friends
For free.
for free, or do I buy new tires? Well, here's the problem. You're going to have to get those used tires mounted and balanced. Well, probably not balanced,
Probably
but
not.
mounted.
Yeah, mounted.
So you got tires with a quarter tread left,
Maybe 3.
maybe a third, and you're paying someone to mount them.
Yeah, the shop that I bought the tires at. $40 mounted and balanced for the pair. And like, yeah, they're shot tire. They're not shot. Like you
Guess that's better.
You're not like I have the opportunity to look at it. I have some sort of common sense and I'm looking at this tire. The bead isn't fucked. There's no patches, there's no plugs. They may be dated, but like they got tread. Every event I've been to so far has been used tires. I've yet to buy a new
You
pair
said it
of
was
tires.
40 for a pair?
And the thing is I'm picking the size
How long
that I
did they
want.
last?
Evergreen, I got 60 laps out of
What?
out of a pair and a half.
So Jay
You
says,
spin out every fucking lap?
Jay says, the effort to buy, mount, source used tires doesn't offset the cost you think you save.
Yeah.
Honestly,
That's
Pretty
again,
much
that's a
every
rare
event
thing
I've-
for me though. Just because I have a plug for that. Like
yeah. Well, I mean, every event I've drifted so far, I always had a brand new pair of tires, and they usually last me
Long.
majority of the day.
but my $40 has lasted me a majority of the day as well.
Well, if you're lucky.
That's not everybody though.
Well,
And that's
okay,
if you're
let's
lucky.
keep in mind that we're talking about new people. Do you still use used tires?
Yeah, I got a pair at home
How?
waiting for me right now.
You need to stop doing that, Carl.
Yeah, well, I wasn't getting the faction discount before.
There is no faction discount, so you ain't getting it now either. All right. The reason why Carl needs to stop doing that is because he's good at drifting. So now when he gets new tires, it's going to be a whole different ball game.
That's the goal, clearly.
Because him using used tires is pretty much like you're not
That's a good point.
learning anything.
Nah, Hector worded it right on the. Remember when we went to our private day? You're one day you're going to be drifting awesome, and then you get a different set of used tires. This is the part that
Exactly.
sucks
It's
about
not
buying used
consistent.
tires.
Yeah.
Is it's going to be completely different. Whole car is going to drive completely different. The side bite that you think that you're getting, and forward push that you think you're about to get in that corner is not going to be there.
Yeah.
And then you got to readjust.
The consistency is not there.
Yeah.
That's one problem, but the other problem is just in general the tires are not good. Like I don't know, it's just not. I guess it's the consistency thing though. At the end
Yeah,
of the day,
no, you can't be consistent. You can. That's where I'm at now. Cause
Yeah, you got to stop with that.
well, okay. Not gonna lie, I didn't think my ability drifting it wasn't that great before.
but I saw all
and-
the videos, and it's like you're linking the track.
Yeah,
and-
now I can. It's limiting me now.
Yeah.
So
So he's got to stop. For new beginners, yeah, I would say if you think you're going to save money by using used tires, yeah, why not?
get to the
But
track.
I guess I got lucky again. I just knew people that, or I worked at a dealership. Like I didn't have to pay to get them mounted. You know what I mean?
And like this, it's the size, dude. I have a particular. The car has to fit these wheels, like, and so I'm looking for a specific size.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
always get
I was
that.
just dumpster diving.
Yeah, if you're running like there's like a sweet spot, right?
I would
These
just
new-
look up car manufacturers
Yeah,
and be
there's-
like, okay,
This
these
car
tires,
has an 18 on it.
yeah,
I'm gonna go to
I'm
this
gonna go to that
dealership.
dumpster.
Yeah, that's
or,
what
or
I was getting at.
better yet, just go in and ask them. Or if you can find a tech or something, go in and ask them, hey, could I grab these tires?
I used to be the plug.
Yeah,
Chris
see,
was the
Chris
plug
was
for
one of
me
those
for that.
people.
Hey man, I got these 16s, and your car used to have
The dealership's
16s
not
all
going
day.
to legally tell you can do it because if the tire blows and you're on the street and you
It's a
get killed,
liability.
it's a liability. So, but if you know someone that works there or something, maybe they can, leave them out for you, take them home for you,
Well,
whatever.
For the first couple drift events, Chris, you remember? Like,
Or you just go steal them.
yeah, I mean, we're not endorsing that, by the way.
I would.
But the first few drift events I went to, I was like, there was a Mavis by my house. I think it used to be called it was an STS before, RIP STS, but
This is like crackheads shit for drifters.
this is literally me being a crackhead, like 19-year-old me literally being a crackhead for drifting. I would go to the back and ask the guys, like, yo, can I get some of these tires? I see you guys got a bunch back there. Can I like grab some? And they're like, I mean, legally we can't do that. Like, are you going to use them on the road? And I said, no. Strictly off-road use only. And then they were like, oh, okay. I mean, if you're using off the road, go help yourself. Because they got to pay to get rid of those.
I know, exactly. That's why they don't want them, but they can't tell you.
Yeah, they can't tell you can, but just specify what you're using them for if you're gonna ask.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I really should stop drifting on the used tires thing. Yeah, but I
Hey,
got another
man.
pair at home waiting for me.
I would
so.
just go online. What tire size does an STI use? WRX use?
That's
Oh,
a
wow.
225 40.
35, 40.
Perfect.
235 40?
On my way. Go there, check the dumpster, boom, 4 of them. Go back to work or whoever has a tire machine. It's done.
Nice.
Free. Go to the drift event. That's it. You didn't pay for tires. I don't know. That's my personal experience with used tires. And then once I started tandeming, then it was over.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
okay,
where
no more.
that's where I'm missing it because I'm like, you could link the track with any tire, that's sure. But then if you're in a tandem and you're expecting a certain level of grip that you know you can't get, but you're driving with other people who have that,
Yeah.
you're fucked.
And then you're going to spin out, your boy's going to crash into you, or you're going to crash into him, and he's going to be like, yo, you with these fucking used tires, man. He's going to punch you in the face, and then it's going to go all downhill.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm working out the kinks. I want to progress for sure, but working out the kinks, particularly financial kinks.
I could say out of my personal experience, I feel like I'm in a time where I'm starting to get really comfortable with my car, linking the course and all that. There was one time on our private day, I had you in the car, and we get to the hairpin right before the bank, and there was I literally felt the rear tires just lose grip, and I'm like, I stopped it right there. I was like, I didn't feel comfortable anymore
Because you could bin it.
because I was using shit used tires.
Bonk.
Bonk ass tires. Nah, but
So like, yeah, if you're starting out, definitely just use some shit tires. Like, it doesn't matter. You're gonna be blowing through them anyways.
yeah.
But once you start getting comfortable, you're gonna start to realize that you're gonna want the grip. You're gonna want good tires,
I think that's good
and
advice
you want them
too.
to last longer.
No, here's side note advice going off tires is like if you're drifting and you're about to get back on grid, like you finish a lap and you're gonna get back on grid, and you did notice your tires are a little off, check them.
Yeah, just check them.
If you could avoid popping them, why won't you?
Mhm.
Like you're gonna pop them after turn 1 anyway, so just like save yourself the trouble.
Start hearing those
Pop.
noises.
Hot, yeah, that's
Like, what is that back
Or like
there?
the little string hitting.
yeah,
the fender.
and you're like,
Yeah.
oh damn, like
You're like, I got another lap. No, you don't.
no, you don't.
Shut it down.
Yeah.
Jay Glasgow also said, new tires in the right size last sometimes more than one event, especially if you sub 250.
Yeah, he's right. He's
That's
right.
facts.
Yeah, he's true. That's true.
That's facts.
Also depends on the track too.
Guys, we all used tires when we started.
What about what? Okay, here's another problem. You buy a pair of new tires. This happened to me. I bought new tires last year. I came here, remember? And I took them drifting one time, and the kind of tire that I had, shit, delammed immediately.
Okay.
They're rocks, bro.
You have the same thing with used tires. So you go steal some used tires. Yo, bro, I got tires. Don't worry about me. I got tires. First lap, boom, delaminated. You got no tires.
No more.
Yep. Should
fucking
have bought new
worst.
ones, or you end up like Carl, buy a new one that sucks.
Yeah,
That's
like-
a rare occasion. though.
Yeah, but do your homework, okay? There's
Yeah.
some tires that are more susceptible to that. Vocab word.
There are ones. That,
Like I remember I had a pair of Kendas. Rare now
don't
apparently.
be talking shit on Kendas. man.
That Kenda tire lasted me, and same with the Falcon Zenith RT615.
That tire
Also
sucks.
lasted me. Like there are tires out there
That steers.
but I had Kendas after I fucked up the Achilles. I threw the Kendas in the back.
Kendas are available again, everyone, in case you want them. You gotta call the shop though if you want them. We
But
don't,
yeah,
have,
no,
we don't sell
that's-
tires online.
You just do your homework. Like
don't
some,
ship 'em
some
either.
tires don't like to be drifted on, dude, and that's just the fact of it.
If you guys do Drift Club Loose, join the Club Lucians group chat. on
Facebook.
Facebook, there's people on there always trying out different tires as rears, as burners.
Yeah, there is.
And there's like, yo, guys, like I think the most popular one right now is Westlake's.
Westlake's?
Yeah, Westlake's.
There,
They're
I
cheap.
thought
You can get them at Walmart. Apparently, they last a long time.
there's an Accelera hype right now going on. Everyone's
Accelera's
talking
right
about
now, yeah.
Accelera. I've never heard of this tire ever in my life.
But the tire knowledge on Club Lucian's, yeah, it's pretty up there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
there
like
are some
those.
tire nerds out there.
That's like real time person
I am
who
not
tried that out. So you don't even have you don't have to try it out. They already did.
Yeah.
Hey, I got 30 laps out of these. Aired up at 30 or whatever, 25 psi, whatever you want to run, and it lasted. So that's what I'm gonna get if it's working for that person. Like,
Okay, so you're at your drift event. You got your tools. You got your jack. You got your tires that you found in a dumpster behind a Mini Cooper dealership. Yeah, I've done it.
Mini Coopers came with 17s. I
Yep.
know that for a fact.
Hell yeah. So you got your shit. You're out there. You just got to you got to grid.
You're in the
Right.
grid line.
You're in the grid line now.
Okay.
So you're gonna be waiting about 2 hours because you're at Club Loose. Just kidding. It's not gonna be like that. All right. Go
It's
to the
like,
backtrack.
realistically, it's like 5. It's like 10 to 15. Like, I think worst I've ever waited was like sub 15 minutes.
Yeah, same. Just go to backtrack. All right. If you're at Club Loose, go to backtrack. All right. That's where you want to go. And if you magically link it your first event, guess what? You're a natural because most people don't.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want to do that. What we got on the question?
Dave is in here.
Young Dave?
Don't you got homework to do, cuz?
Young Dave, I just got full weight HP 108s. All right, good job.
Full ways.
Good
That's
job,
a
Dave. Do your
Costco
homework.
tire for sure.
What tire would you guys run on if you got a free pair for Saturday?
Kenda's.
Oh, Kenda's. Yeah. Right now it would be Kenda, I believe.
If I on Saturday, if someone was like, "Hey man, you get a free tires. Here's a coupon." Yeah, Kenda's.
Yeah.
They don't wear.
What about Volino?
Valino?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Drift Tengoku one. That
No,
everyone-
Valino did a collab with Drift Tengoku, but Valino itself is
it's its own.
yeah.
Are those good?
I have no idea. I had
Which
no
ones are
experience
those?
with them.
Are those the new ones? Or
They got like
yeah,
grippy
like the
ones.
Valino green.
What about Zestinos?
Those two aren't the same thing.
No.
They're not?
Those Dino's pizza roll.
Zestino's Pizza.
Zest-
No, the Valinos are good. Josh runs them still, right? Or no, they don't run them anymore.
What?
Because I think they were just too much money. They didn't want to hook them up, so that was it.
Rip. But I don't know. I feel like I heard good things about them.
So they got a new sponsorship, tire sponsorship. I think it's with. Do you know who it was?
I remember it was supposed to be federal.
It's not. They tried that for a minute, but someone else gave them a better deal.
Is
So
it GT Radio?
No,
No.
they're doing Achilles right now.
Accelera?
Are you sure? No, it's not.
It's not
No,
Achilles?
it's not. Damn, man. I wish I. I'm not gonna remember. Who's Hector was using these tires too at the track. Remember, they're buying them all online.
Oh, I don't remember.
Is it Accelera?
Yes, it is.
I mentioned Accelera
Yeah.
like 20 times.
Isn't Accelerate Achilles?
No, Accelera. They got the Accelera that is the high trim Accelera Phi R.
Yeah, that's what they're using.
Oh, so it's not Achilles?
No.
Accelerate is the brand?
Yeah, that's
No,
the brand.
That's the brand. Achilles
Oh,
is separate.
Achilles.
What were we talking about before I went on that tangent?
I forget.
Oh, you got on grid. You're ready to go.
Mhm.
You're on backtrack because you listen to us. You're second in line. Your moment to shine's coming up.
Shit, you're making my heart rate go up, bro.
Anything you want to say here?
When I first started drifting, something that helped me with the jitters is just honestly,
Chris meditates before he
Meditates.
gets sent off.
yeah. Take a hit of a fat blunt. No,
Hey,
Yay! Haha!
no. Honestly, it helped me a lot. I just took a deep breath, but right before I went. Honestly, and it helped a lot.
I'm picturing like that epic scene. Chris
down the heart
Chris is on grid, grips the steering wheel, heart rate, do 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 do, go.
No, just to calm me
Spin.
down, because like
Yeah, no,
like I low key had an anxiety attack. 'Cause
yeah.
Damn, this is getting deep.
Hey, yo, nah,
Yeah,
no.
so I'm just
I feel that.
I'm
No,
sitting there and I'll just go.
but then you get that first lap in, and you're like, shit, this is fun as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first lap.
Like,
is
yes,
the
this is so
first
cool.
lap is the deep.
I think after every freaking lap, I'm literally like giggling in the car, like, ha ha.
Yeah. Also, don't worry about being good. Just have fun. Honestly.
Yeah, people care way too much about
Yeah.
being.
Don't care.
I'm gonna suck. Yeah, no shit. It's
Yeah,
your
'cause
first
it's your
event.
first drift event.
If you didn't suck and you were, I'd be like, what's going on? I'd be questioning you. I'd be like,
Frankie's going over there like, man, you should be doing terrible.
yeah, you should be sucking right now. What's going on? Where were you? Where were you last night? What parking lot were you in?
Stop.
Yeah, they were
What
practicing.
takeover were you at?
Stop the cap.
Yeah, just chill out, man.
Enjoy yourself.
All right, now you're up. First one up. Now your time to shine right now. They wave you. Go.
One,
Stalls.
Stalls.
don't stall the car.
Yeah.
Two, don't fucking do a rolling burnout like out of grid.
Oh my god.
That shit pisses me off. I'm in my car and I'm getting deafened by a straight pipe 350Z because they're on grid in front of me going, "Wah!" And I'm like, God, fuck.
And the line worker's like, God damn. Fucking both hands up. He hates you already.
Oh, I have it too.
Just leave the line nice and slow.
I have it too. If that's your first lap ever, just do a parade lap.
Oh, that's
If you never, if
I
you've
always,
never
I feel like
drifted
if I'm new to the track, I'll drive through it.
just do a
once.
parade.
definitely do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine you just go. Yeah, I know the track.
Just do a quick drive through and then that's it.
Damn, dude. Do people
Talking about
really go out
drive-thru,
there and
I'm
not
hungry as
drive
hell.
through?
Yeah.
Probably, right?
What?
Well, I know.
People just go there and just drift, have no idea.
Is it a left or right?
So my first No Fear Moves event, usually it's a C group event. The first time we didn't do a parade lap. The second time it was C group only, and they made everybody
Yeah, because you don't know where
do
the
a parade
track
lap
is.
because
Dude,
there was a lot of new drivers.
Hell yeah. They at every drivers meeting at Club Loose, they ask who's never been here before.
Yeah, I mean, I've driven it, and I was like, I didn't want to be disrespectful, and like, oh, I fucking driven it. Right? They're like, no, I went to go drive it real quick.
Yeah.
Takes 10 seconds.
Yeah. And like that alone like helps me get over like that jittery feeling you're talking about. Like, oh yeah, this shit ain't bad. Like, cool.
Yeah.
That's also one last time for me to be like, any weird noise in here? Like, okay, like hit the brakes are working, check my handbrake's
And
working.
even if there
like,
is noise, you're still gonna drift. So
no,
it
I'm
doesn't
getting
matter.
off and I'm gonna fix it.
I'm not. I'm drifting.
Fuck that.
I can't
Like-
drift.
Okay, so you did your parade lap.
Okay.
Now you're ready.
Now you're waiting in line again.
Yeah.
30
Five
minutes.
people back. No. All right, you get up again. Ready to go.
You're at the starting line.
You don't launch it like a dumbass, so you go.
Don't go full speed either.
Why? I'm attacking that shit.
You're going
Four.
full speed.
No, when I was new, I was literally going up to the corner and going like
Ripping the e-brake. Yeah.
and then literally like kind of just cruising up to it, and then I'll clutch kick it, and then after that it's
Damn.
fine.
That's pretty good.
Dave in the chat, I would probably stall Regal. Don't you have school tomorrow, Dave? Go to sleep.
Yeah,
Tyler
Dave.
said rolling
come on
burnout
now.
sent me, probably because we did that at the Burger King drive-thru.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Don't go. If you're on backtrack and you go as fast as you can,
You're ending up at the house.
You're ended up in Wawa.
You're back on Texas Road.
Yeah. Yeah. And we used to seen it. So
There's a wall behind that.
people
tree.
flip back there.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a video from Freedom Moves, I think. I forgot what moves it was, but Alan Kyle was chilling on grid, and he posted a video of this 350Z that went off track, and then took down a tree.
Oh my.
And he started backing up, and the tree started following him.
I'm doing a little bit of landscaping,
Yeah.
but I mean,
So enter at your own pace. Feel it out.
you yourself need to be comfortable. Like,
Yeah.
don't make yourself uncomfortable. Like, start pushing yourself after you get yourself in there. You know.
Oh, and don't try to link it your first lap.
Why not? I'm trying to do my very best. Right out there. If I could try to link it, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, as long as you know where the track is.
Yeah. If I already know where the track is, I'm gonna do it. Give it my all.
Well, I'm speaking from like a beginner.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
I
t-
never drifted a turn ever.
Carl's like, fuck it, I'm going for it.
I'm going for it, dude. Backtrack.
You never drifted a turn. You never drifted at all. This is your first time ever getting a car sideways. You're gonna try and link a turn.
Yeah.
Your first lap.
I'm trying to link it every lap. That's the
paid that money,
that's
baby.
the goal. I
Close
paid the
course.
I paid the driver's fee. Ain't no cops stopping me here. I think.
The popo don't know that.
I mean, like, it's again like don't get too far out the comfort zone. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like if you're not comfortable trying that, obviously not everyone is a dumbass
So
like
driving
me.
with their arm out the window. Just
Get comfortable. I've seen that before.
I've seen that before, too,
At
yeah.
Club Loose, I think it might have been at No From. Dude was drifting and like mid corner, I see his arm like out here like bracing himself,
No, you know what?
and I'm like, yo.
The in-cabin footage that always like triggers me when I see their hand is just like this, and it's only their left hand drifting.
Wait.
what?
Their hand is just chilling like this.
What?
in the air.
Waiting to use the e-brake.
Just just doing nothing.
That's a takeover.
That
kid.
I used to have.
That's a takeover, kid.
I used to have a bad habit of just using my left hand, and then like my right hand is just here, like doing nothing. I'm correcting like
It's
this.
still better than nothing.
It's still there to.
I'm
ready.
just sitting there. I watch the footage and I'm like, why the fuck am I
That
doing
is really bad, but it's still good that your hand's there.
Yeah.
Drift House Media says first run, I'll get full speed.
That's what I'm saying, baby.
Hey man, you can if you want. Depends on the track. But
Fuck that bitch. No, I'm
Fuck
just
it.
kidding.
full speed.
With the sunglass emoji.
Call the one-handed wonder. Hey, yo, they only call me that on Friday night.
One-handed wonder.
Carl, the one-handed wonder.
That's what the ladies call him.
Hey,
yo.
chill. No, but like
What?
Yo.
but no, like don't push it. Don't get like don't do anything reckless. Don't get reckless. That's the word.
Well,
Yeah, just don't like be just start swinging the car around wherever you please.
we swinging the shit, baby. You know how many takeovers I've been at?
Just cones fly.
Yeah. People.
That's terrible.
People? I can't hit any people out here.
No, but like I feel like some of the times where I progress the most is from me like, all right, I'm gonna link that, and then I just go try it, and then you do it once, and then you're fucking.
I'm horrible at drifting until there's a car 1 foot behind me, and then I'm
Then you just lock it
fucking.
in?
Then I'm master class, dude.
Wait, what?
Straight up.
What do you mean, like?
When somebody's following him, he's in
I'm
the zone.
dialed. Everything's good. If
I've
I'm
seen you
alone,
drift by yourself, fine.
yeah, man, I'm not horrible, but I'm saying like it's not that good.
I'm not horrible.
But someone behind me.
I'm not horrible.
Someone was behind me. You didn't know.
I'm not horrible. Next to the trophy.
Yeah, bring you on grid. Yo, you want to drive it? Alright.
No, none of that. No, I don't know. I just drive better under pressure, I feel like. But if you're driving for C group, you ain't gonna have no pressure. So good luck.
It's again like you're there to have fun. You're not stressing yourself out about the fact that fuck, I can't link this turn. I'm gonna go home. It's all my camber. It's fucked up.
I'm just
Should have
speaking.
got faction aligned.
Yup.
I'm just speaking from like my first drift experience, like at an actual event, my first drift event. The only type of drifting I've ever done before was either an off ramp
Oh baby, the off ramp
or like
days.
or like a parking lot, not linking, not doing figure eights, just doing a turn and doing that's it. So that's what I'm saying. Like when my first drift event, when I got on grid, I did a parade lap. My second lap, I just tried drifting the turns individually to see how much gas I have to do, like to connect them.
Isn't
all.
that what Dave did? That's what
a
Dave
safe,
did.
That's a safe way of going about this. So, or you can just huck it in the first turn.
That's what I, dude. Single cam coupe, hot moves. I've never linked backtrack before, and you have to like coming off of the
That
backtrack
track.
like uphill. That single cam was just head gasket smoke flying out, tire smoke coming out. It looks like I got a bunch of tire smoke. It's actually head gasket.
All right, dude. You're a new driver and you're on backtrack at Club Loose. That you're gonna think you suck.
It's humbling.
Yeah,
that,
exactly.
That course back there.
Dude, I don't even know if I can link that right now.
I don't know if I can either.
Like-
it's a right, but it's like the weirdest right. It's like, whoop, and then it tightens up,
Well, it's connecting the second turn.
and then
yeah.
and then it's a little up. That little up, you can't see.
No, there's a certain
Oh, even reverse. It's
line you gotta take.
Yeah,
yeah.
And then that will set you up for the next one.
But it's still, even if you got that line down and you're going down, like when you transition over the hill, it's still really hard to link that turn.
scary as fuck. You
Yeah.
crazy?
You basically have to do a rolling burnout.
You have to have no angle.
In my thing, so I guess technically it's not linking it, but like I'm flying and by the time the car is up over that crest, single cam KA, I'm just matted to get speed for that second one because it's that's a
And you
long,
linked it with the single cam KO?
That's a long turn. Well, probably by the time I was entering, it was probably straightening out a little bit and then just kicked it back out. But like,
that might be better than I was able to do. I clearly remember not being able to like drive that backtrack as properly as I should have.
it's hard.
So there you go. You said, what do I wish I did more of? Drive backtrack.
Yeah, that
There.
probably would
That's what I
you'd
wish I did more
overcome
of.
so many fears if you drove backtrack. That shit makes me nervous to think about now. I'm like, if I have to,
Yeah,
if
like-
I have to enter that turn one, like going backtrack
Yeah.
configuration,
Like-
shit's
like-
scary as hell.
Like if I got back in my car and everyone's like, all right, we're gonna do 3-car tandem reverse, and we're gonna do the first turn, I'd be like, and you're leading, I'd be like, I don't know about that. I really don't know if I'm gonna
it's
make
a
that.
tricky corner. That's why I'm telling you, I had to ask Will how to enter. I didn't know where it's so weird because if you go wide, it literally looks like you're going into the woods. If you mess that up,
Oh, you're talking just the first turn.
The
yeah.
first
I'm
turn.
thinking more of like I'm through the first turn, I'm going up the hill, I got my line down, and now I'm coming down the hill, and I have to floor it with no angle and hope I don't I come off the
oh
track. or
fuck all
anything.
that. That shit's scary as hell.
Yeah, and that's the only way you're gonna link it, because you can't rip the handbrake because you don't have enough room.
Can't wait to
there's
try
too
it.
much. There's too much distance.
Can't wait to try this shit.
Yeah, no, it's. So have you done it in your car or no?
The IS?
Yeah.
Backtrack? No. I've only done aside from drifting front track when we had our day, I have yet to drive E-Town road course.
Dude, you gotta do backtrack in that.
yeah, I think that'll be fun.
Backtrack reverse. When you go for that last turn, when you go over
Oh
the crest,
my
yo, it's
gosh.
so scary. Because you flick it in and then you go over the crest and you're like, oh, there's
You're
the turn.
transitioning over the
There's a
hill.
little
and
turn
you can't
right there.
see.
Yeah.
Can't see.
So you're like,
There's a divot there.
you better do a run through that. Remember, I didn't do a run through when we did the Z.
I wasn't there.
You talking about when
know?
we took Young Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, I had the Z and I didn't do I didn't roll through that track. So I'm drifting back course. I'm like, damn, this Z's got a lot of power, and I'm just going, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna connect this turn, and I'm getting to the top of the hill, and I'm like, I have no idea where the track is. I don't fucking remember. And then I'm like, and I kind of transition and just kind of bail because I'm like, I really don't know, like if it's like over here or if it's tight.
Well, then if you get
'Cause you can't
too
see it
far
when you're coming over the
inside,
hill.
there's a divot there. Like
Yeah,
the
there is.
pavement goes down
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. If you hit that thing and you're at lock and you hit it wrong,
Yeah.
that is ripping your wheel
But
right off.
that turn in reverse never feels okay
That's so scary.
Scary.
because you're all the suspension's unloading, too.
I mean, it's a challenge.
Like,
It's a challenge.
yeah, it just doesn't.
Whenever I see
Yeah, you're coming over hill and then going downhill while you're transitioning.
whenever I see Chris
It's
do
like-
it, like not this Chris, like Chris Knapp, East Coast Drift School Chris.
We're talking about reverse, guys. So you're probably
Yeah,
not
so
going to
now we're
doing
going
this,
reverse.
But
but
in A group, you would be.
every time I see him do it, he makes it look so easy. It's just like he
Yeah.
comes in there, poof, down. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit.
It probably feels really good if you do nail it, because you got all that weight coming down.
Coming
on the tires.
down, and it should scoop you.
And you're,
Yeah,
you're
all
just
the way
gliding
around.
down that hill.
Yeah, once you get over the whole oh shit moment of transitioning and probably having no grip for a second.
Damn, I'm hyped to drift this Saturday.
You
Fuck.
know that tingly feeling when you go over like a hump in a car?
Yeah.
Like that in your gooch?
Yeah, imagine that
It's the same
transitioning
feeling.
sideways.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the same feeling.
You're like, oh. Yeah, that's a wild turn.
That is.
But all right, so you did your first session. You're rolling back out. Car's pretty hot. You're getting back on in the pits.
Yeah,
Any-
session's over.
Session's over.
So you're going back to the pits.
Anything to mention? I'm gonna mention one thing right now.
What?
Let the car idle for a little bit because you got
Yeah,
the
so you
fans
know
on.
that if it's
Yeah, let it cool down.
Yeah.
Yeah, let it cool down. You don't want to just get back in the pit and then just shut that bitch off. All right, we're done. Because now the cooling system just shut off. The water's not moving. The fan's not blowing on the radiator. It's just hot as fuck in that engine, and it's just sitting there.
It's got nowhere to go.
Yeah, I know you think it's better to shut it off, but it's actually
I mean,
not.
unless you have detrimental failure, like
That's
oh
different.
shit, this
That's
thing
different.
is steaming.
If we're talking like it's running normal, just let it idle for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But
open the hood even if you want.
there's,
Open the hood, check your fluids.
I would say, yeah, check your
just running,
fluids.
but yeah.
Like open the hood, like look, do a little machine check, a little bit. I'm gonna mention to check your tire pressures.
Ooh,
Because
we
you're-
should have
they-
brought this up before anything.
Your rear tires. Yeah, you probably should check your tire pressures before you even drift.
Yeah, before you go on anywhere.
But your rear tires are going to be getting hotter, and obviously
what
from
happens
the
when
drifting,
they get hot?
the pressure increases because those oxygen molecules in there are like, oh fuck,
No, it's faster.
oh! and then you're gonna check your tire pressures and you're
Gonna be like, whoa!
you thought they were at 40 and now they're at 60.
I
and
didn't
you're
set
like,
this to
"Oh,
80 psi."
shit."
Hold on, let me let all the air out.
Yeah, no. That's another thing is you don't just fucking just start like until it goes down. Get yourself a tire pressure gauge. That's something that I would bring as well.
Definitely should bring a tire pressure gauge. Add that to your list that you've been
But like,
writing.
look at the wear. Look at how much you're using. Like, if you're using like literally that much tire, clearly your shit is rock solid. Lower that a little bit, unless that's your intention. You have 50 horsepower and you're like me with the single cam. That shit was pumped up to 70 psi every time. But like,
But
obviously you
what I
get
was-
better and you want to use the whole tire.
What I was saying was don't get out and check your tire pressure. Whoa, they're at 80 psi, and then you drop it down to 40 or whatever,
And then it cools down.
and then it cools down, and now you go out and you get a flat before you do the first turn.
Yeah.
So tire pressure is going to get hotter after your lap.
Yeah.
On top of the tire pressure gauge, if you guys want to do this, get a cheap tire pump
Yeah,
on
tire
Amazon.
pump. Really good
That's
idea.
definitely one to put in
'Cause
there.
I didn't have
Going
20
to
bucks?
going to the tire machine to fill up,
Sucks.
it's not always an option.
That's
It
what I
takes
did
so
every time.
long sometimes. Like, I'm trying to get back on
I
grid,
still do it.
baby.
I still do it.
But
I was just thinking, I was like, that's what I did every time, and I'm probably still going to do that.
that's because you're a stubborn asshole.
I don't know. I just feel like it's not that big of a deal, but you could kind of get in the way.
Yeah, I mean, it also
Sometimes.
like it's a convenience thing. You don't
Nice,
have
you got
to
the compressor
bring,
right there. You got
You got your tire pressure gauge.
yeah. Well, you got the one at the track that's probably broken,
Yeah.
so
you
maybe
brought-
it's not that.
But good
great.
thing you have one in your pocket. Boom.
Yeah.
Like it's not even. I would definitely. That's definitely
Yeah,
something. I
bringing
would
your own
keep.
tire pump or something that's kind of cool.
That would help.
AJ
I mean-
does that, I think.
Yeah, he has a Milwaukee one.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
I don't even know.
I don't have one either. I just fill it up at the tire machine and
Well, yeah,
go
no.
out on grid.
So you get back from grid, you check your fluids, you check your underneath the engine bay, everything is good. You're ready to go back out. You check your tire pressures, you adjust them accordingly. You drink some water.
Drink some water.
Like you just had some wicked
Well, and
adrenaline.
if you're at
to you.
Club Lewis, you're going to be waiting a bit anyway, because now you got B group, A group.
Yeah.
So-
Like, take your downtime.
And if you're really trying to be efficient, go watch A group and watch the lines they're
Oh,
taking.
I always do
on
that.
the track you just
I'm
drove.
like, oh, I was doing that and I should have been doing that.
Yeah.
Like,
Or, go drink with people. I don't know. Whatever.
yeah, but if you're
Whoa,
drinking,
whoa,
you're
whoa.
not getting back on
If you're
track.
driving,
Don't
Whoa.
fucking do that.
driving, don't drink.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same rules. Rurules apply.
Again,
Don't
Sorry,
drink.
I'm
and
just
drive.
trying to party.
that goes
My
with the
bad.
reckless
Okay.
thing.
Now, if your car breaks, you might as well.
Your car breaks, PBRs at Club Loose, I think they're $4. Slap yourself a couple of those puppies and you're good. Hey. But no, literally like, and yeah, I mean, if your car breaks too, I know a lot of people like to leave the event, but I mean, I already paid to be there. Like, I'm gonna just enjoy myself.
Yeah,
and
hang out.
hang out, meet some more people, learn some other things by watching.
Yep.
It's like, it's just a good time to be there. So like,
We should talk about tire pressure a little bit, though.
think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
What tire pressure do you run, Frankie? Do you know?
what I run the last time I drifted,
What, like 9 years ago?
probably 20 pounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Cold?
Yeah,
In the front?
in the rear.
In the rear?
The front, probably 25 to 30. I'm weird with the front.
Yeah, 25 to 30.
I always run like 30. I run like my street pressure in the front because I'm slow. And I don't know. I'm like, yeah, the front tires don't matter, but you guys shouldn't listen to me because they do matter.
They do.
Yeah, I just don't know what I'm doing.
But rear pressures, yeah. I think my car is not fast, but I do like a bit more of a grippy setup as I've progressed over the years. So I feel like I'm running like 30 flat in the rear.
Yeah.
But I have a NAGE, like
Yeah, I was also tandeming, and I had 300 horsepower. So it's like, obviously, I'm
you're-
looking for grip.
you
the entire time,
need grip,
and I
yeah.
still didn't find enough. So it was, I put them down to 15 before, and then debeated. Like I just
You
kept.
debeated a tire from it being low?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Really?
because I'm trying to get as much grip as I possibly can.
No, I feel like at that point you hit a wall. Like you
I did hit the wall.
No, not
No,
physically.
no, I
but-
know, I know. I hit the wall of tire size. I need to go up.
Yeah, you need to
Yeah.
either go up or assess your tire compound. What
Yeah.
have you?
It was a
You-
mixture of both.
Yeah,
but
there's lowering the tire pressure isn't gonna fix everything.
it does
but
help a lot,
It will help.
It helps with grip.
a lot.
Yeah.
I
But-
personally run 28 in the front, rear like 22 to 25.
Oh, so you run it pretty low.
Yeah.
Chris has power though,
Yeah,
and a very proper alignment and a great setup suspension.
yeah. What I see most people doing is running too high of a tire pressure in the rear.
That's me.
But your car doesn't make much power, right?
No, that's why
I'm talking about people with like Z's.
with power running like 60
I mean,
psi.
we'll say Z. Like, I don't. What is
That's
it?
a fast car.
250.
250 at
Oh,
least.
torque.
So yeah, and they'll be running them high, and I'm like, you should not be doing that. And it's not you should not be doing that, but you're not gonna excel if you're running high tire pressure on a car that doesn't need it, because you're just spinning the wheels.
Yeah, you're just ice skating.
Yeah, you're not really going anywhere. You want to lower the grip to the point. You want to lower the tire pressure to the point where
You got to clutch kick a lot.
yeah, you either got to clutch kick a lot, or you get to that point where you're like, okay, I can't even make it around the track because my car keeps gripping up. Then add more tire pressure.
Yes, I'm with that.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, damn, this is a little too low for me.
Yeah,
Like,
you want to get as low as you can, but still be able to drift around the track, because then you're going to have a lot of control with the car. So you don't want to just go out there and be like, yeah, 70 pounds. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
if you have a
wh-
Corolla, that's
yeah,
different.
that back again. I was saying I was running 70 pounds single cam KA. That baby needed that.
Yeah,
Twitch
Like-
drift is in here.
yeah, it's different. We got to get LaRon on this.
Hey, Twitch Drift, Jay Z baby.
Jay-Z, baby.
Yeah, if you guys are driving front track Club Loose, they also have the cooldown pit, the little mosquito pool.
Yeah, mosquito pool.
I'll take it through there like sometimes.
Yeah,
It does help, right?
it does help cool down the tires. Yeah.
It makes my car dirty though.
Yeah, that's why I never use it.
I don't use it either for that reason.
Or if I do, I drive by it, turn around,
Back up.
back in it, dip my butt in it a little, and then go. I am not driving through that whole thing.
Frankie's in there.
Literally, yeah, literally. I'm not driving through that whole thing and whipping water, muddy water all over my car.
Yeah, I'm that dumbass that has a microfiber and fucking detail spray for when that happens.
That I am too. So don't
because
worry.
I don't like my car to look ugly if I'm
Yeah.
drifting. Like
Yeah.
there's a style aspect for me that like.
Yeah, I think it's for all of us. So,
But
but there are people that don't give a fuck about that shit. So,
Those
It-
are the people
the-
that drive hard as fuck. They're
Yeah.
like whatever.
yeah,
Like
that then the cooldown pit is good. I mean, it's good either way because you don't have to use it.
some people got those like you know how you fertilize your plants and shit like the little sprayer John.
That's
Oh,
good
yeah,
too.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I have a friend of mine that had one of those at Ready Set. The SR got a little hot. I was like, took care of all of it.
In the intake.
Yep. Put it in the gas tank. No, I'm just kidding.
Ken Fujimatsu. Are there any classes in Club Blues that do not require roll cage reverts? Unfortunately, not.
Yo, Twitch Drift.
Damn.
Thanks,
Wait,
man.
Wait, what does that mean?
Let me
He
see.
donated $5.
What? Damn, bro. Yo, he's always hooking
He's
it up.
driving to Utah right now.
He's driving to Utah right now?
Utah FD.
Hopefully, I can make your event. Bro, across the country? The hell?
Oh, he's talking about Saturday.
Yeah,
Oh,
because he's
okay.
going to Utah right
Damn.
All
now.
right, you got a couple of days. I
What
think
do
you
you-
can make it.
What are you bringing out there, man? What are you trailering out there?
Let me
Must
get
be
a grape high
probably
chew out
bringing
the
someone's
drawer.
car out
They ain't
there.
no more in here.
ate
Yeah, where is
To
it? I'm
answer your
hungry.
question, Ken, Club Blues, no, they require you to have at least a roll bar. I think at Ready Set Drift, you have to have the top closed at the very least. I think it is.
I think nowadays they also
But
require.
they might have
mean,
changed the rules.
I mean, think about what you're asking here. Sometimes you just mentioned you've seen videos of cars rolling.
Yeah.
You roll a vert. That's all she wrote.
She's flat.
That's terrible to laugh at, but yeah, you would literally die.
But it
But
comes back to safety's first.
yeah, safety's first.
I wouldn't feel comfortable drifting a vert without a roll bar.
I mean, like, what about like okay, some verts they make hard tops for them. What's the classification with that? You still need a roll bar. It's technically a convertible.
Yeah, the logistics, I have no idea.
I don't know. I've never run into that. I buy coupes and sedans.
Damn, yo, LeBron's really driving out there right now with his cars
Yep, both
just to do an event. Fuck, man, you're living my dream life right now.
Shit.
I need to get a bigger trailer.
Dude, he's got the dream rig, man.
Yeah.
He does have the dream.
That
You
rig.
got
thing
that
is
big boy.
sweet.
Well, have fun, man. Thank you for the donation. We appreciate it.
Yeah, hopefully Frankie buys us food because I'm hungry.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we see you
Doubt it.
Saturday.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
hope,
that'd
yeah, because now when I do see you on Saturday, because I know you're gonna make it for sure. Now I'm gonna be like, this motherfucker was just in Utah. What the hell? Like,
Damn, Utah. I wish I was in Utah right now.
that's cool as hell, dude.
Oh my god.
Saw a vert roll at Lebanon up in New York. Guy's helmet scraped the ground.
Fuck all that, bro.
Damn.
See, like, damn.
So get those cages.
That's skeevy.
Again, safety's first.
I know that just gives me the chills, just because I'm like, that could. You went there to drift, and you left
Decapitated.
with no light.
Yeah, he took a little off the top.
Okay.
You got a flat top.
But I'm guessing he had a roll bar.
Hopefully he did.
No, he didn't have a roll bar.
I mean, if Twitch is still listening, hopefully.
No, he didn't have a roll.
Definitely had a roll bar.
No, he definitely didn't.
Saw a vert roll. No, I didn't. Say
I
anything
don't
about
think he
a roll
did.
Did he have a roll bar?
I doubt it.
Because if he didn't have a roll bar, his helmet would have been more than.
Nah,
scraped.
because the
It
way the
depends on the
cars,
car, too.
It's like it
It's
would
gonna
be at
give
an
you a gap.
angle.
You
Like
don't,
there
you
would
don't
be a
think
gap.
the windshield?
it's
is-
gonna bend, but it's not gonna like
But
collapse.
again, it depends on the car.
Depends on
Yeah.
the accident
and how
too.
high you fly in the air.
Dude,
Yeah.
an S13 vert, if you roll that thing, first of all, if you manage to get that thing to roll, I don't know if anybody out there has a
He did have a
S13
roll bar.
vert. Oh, he did have
I
a roll
told
bar.
you.
All right,
okay.
good, good.
You didn't tell me shit.
But an
man.
S13
People
vert,
roll all the time and don't get decapitated. Fucking guy
S13
said,
vert
I told you.
is the floppiest chassis I've ever owned, bro.
I remember.
You remember it?
I
Like when
remember.
you drifted, it just did not feel right.
That's perfect because no one should buy them anyway.
What? You don't like a nice 1V vert? Summer cruiser?
Not one VO.
Hate
You're
to
like-
bring out the hate again, but no, fuck no.
I used to not like them, and then I'm just trying to think if I was to just get a cruiser one, that would be beautiful.
That'd be kind of cool.
All Type X aero.
Not
like-
proper setup was lower than his windshield. Okay, so
Oh, see,
Told you.
that wouldn't pass the broom. So they do a test for convertibles and roll bars. Okay, it's called the broomstick test.
Who does this test?
Tracks. They have to inspect your shit. I'm about to give you some knowledge right now.
Hit me with the facts.
fact check.
You're sitting in your car, right? They do this test. The roll bar has to not touch your helmet, like if you put a broomstick on it. That's the broomstick test. It
With-
cannot
level with the
touch. It
windshield.
has to be level with the windshield.
Oh.
Because if you have a roll bar that's lower than the windshield,
There's no point.
there's
no
no
point.
point. Because when you fall and
Might as well
roll
just
it,
break your
you're
neck right
about to
there.
break your neck. Done.
Yeah, I know not autocross guys, but road course guys. There has to be 1 inch between your helmet and the roof of your car.
Is it? It's 1 inch.
It's 1 inch.
Okay.
That's about a broomstick.
All
All right.
Questions?
Yeah, do we have a...
I think that's it. I
Wait.
think we covered most of the first event.
Oh wait! This guy right here, Ken. Ken has a 240SX vert. You dick. Fucking Frankie hating on you, man. I'm with you, bro. Okay.
Sorry, man,
That's
those
one of
cars are
my
ugly. I don't know
biggest
what to say.
fears. It's already a tin can. You're
Get
right.
a Sylvia front if you don't have one. That'll help.
No way. Pop up front with Type X Aero.
No.
Pop up front Type
No, I
X
think they
Aero
only look
in a
What?
vert. Oh
No.
yeah.
Sylvia.
I think they only look good with a Sylvia.
Yeah, you need a
Dude,
Sylvia
no
front.
way. Type X Aero with a Type X wing as well, or a Koki wing.
What?
Yeah.
It's a cool...
Not in a vert.
On a vert,
Well,
dude. Yeah.
Some 1Vs do look good.
They look good. No, in a vert form. I'm gonna show you a picture after we're done.
1Vs are fine. I got no problem with that.
But a vert?
It's a vert.
She looks so cool.
Those-
I personally wouldn't drift a vert though.
Yeah, I wouldn't drift a vert. Period.
I would make it a stance car.
Yeah, like I would a cruiser car. Like I'm talking like.
Drift Nirvana and Lock City both check the broomstick method. Just letting you guys know.
Where does that say?
LaRon,
Oh, right here, Twitch. Yo,
Shinzo, save the pop-ups.
That's
save the
what I-
pop-ups for all the hatchbacks. Thanks, we'll take them.
You're such a dick.
As in me, just Frankie.
Drift
Yeah.
Nirvana and Lock City check that broomstick test. Yes.
Okay, so you did your shit. your car survived the night or day. That's it, right? Now what do you gotta do before you leave? Pack your tires up.
Yup, you can't leave them there. Clean up
and
your garbage.
Clean your fucking pit up.
Okay, let's say you're driving the car home. Do another machine check.
Yeah, probably make
Oh
sure.
yeah,
Like, make sure your shit's good.
wheels are
Check
tight.
your oil
Check your oil again.
Make sure your wheels are tight.
so you don't throw a rod out.
Yo,
the
that's
block
a
on the way
big
home.
one. Make sure your wheels are tight. That's a big one.
You should also do that before you get on the track too.
Regardless, I mean, at any time of the day, just make sure your wheels are tight.
Yeah, I don't expect everybody to buy it, but if you can, just buy a cheap click type torque wrench.
Like,
It's better safe than sorry, honestly.
You don't
Unless
wanna-
you know you're making that shit tight with a T-bar.
you don't want to be that
That's
guy
not
that's
reliable.
rolling through, and then somebody gets a video of you launching your wheel off.
Takes your mirror off.
Takes your mirror off, your
Everything.
body kit, your new fenders that you just waited 8 months
That
for.
was the IS, right?
Which that's the biggest
wheel?
horror story.
The ball joint or something.
The ball joint goes, and then the whole wheel, everything breaks.
It takes your whole car apart.
Gone.
It undresses the whole thing.
Bye.
Fender comes off, mirrors come off, everything comes off.
That's why when I did the
Hood.
the little angle kit, I was like, boom, gotta do ball joints.
Lost a wheel on that one?
Oh no.
Let me see this.
The driver rear wheel popped off, launched the rear up that high. It catapulted.
Weren't we there that day?
I wasn't there.
I was there that day.
Where was that?
It was at Ready Set Drift.
Oh.
We're not gonna name names, but yeah, that thing flew in the air, bro. They dragged it back in, put a wheel back on, and they were back going.
Bring extra fluids, yes. Ethan, make sure your wheels are tight. Buys 3-piece wheels. Damn, that's tight.
Damn.
Damn, that's
Yeah, no whack wheels.
No black wheels.
Whoa.
Them shits are ugly. They blend in with the pavement.
Black wheels matter. All right. We're going to, I guess, go into the
Just
questions.
bang
now?
out the questions and wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just bang them out.
How many are there?
Like 12.
Fucking Malcolm's like, I want to go home.
No, you don't. You live here.
Yeah, so we pretty much covered everything. I mean,
Yeah.
right? That's pretty much it.
And at this point, I do want to thank our watchers and listeners right now, just because this shit, that's what makes it fun. So
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, this live stuff is it's pretty good.
Thank you.
I like it.
And like, for example, like Twitch, bro, I rarely, I don't know you in person, bro, but what's up? Like,
No, he's awesome,
we
dude.
just had a little conversation just now.
Yeah, he's great.
Yo.
He's been in it since
minute.
me or longer than I think
No,
longer
no,
than
no, no.
before me.
I didn't even know. Remember when I had the Integra? I didn't even know about drifting, and I don't know if he might be by my parents' area where I grew up, but I was in Mahwah, New Jersey, and I saw this Soarer, and it was like orange or gold,
Yeah,
and it was
gold, yeah.
towing a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
He's about that toe
was
life,
after
man.
I met him.
He's all about that
I
toe
met him
life.
in Edgewater. I was like, wait a minute. That's a real sword.
Yeah, it was and like that's that in its own. I was like, what the fuck? That thing is right-hand drive.
Yeah.
I just like that he's had the same car this
Yeah.
whole time.
That dedication.
Yeah.
OG.
All right, I'm gonna pick and choose these questions, guys, because we got a lot of questions here. So this one's been going for a while. So let me see here. Drift cars that will be USA legal soon or are legal. What do you like? I guess like what do you like that are coming in, or
That are about to be legal.
yeah.
Crestas.
I was gonna say everyone's about the JZX.
JZXs.
They're cheaper than S
They're
chassis,
cheaper
though.
than S chassis right now. Don't say that too loud. I would like one as a daily.
Yeah. That's right-hand drive, Matt. For me,
Oh, that's, is that Matt Mang?
Right-hand drive Matt. I don't know.
there's a lot of Matts.
Or is that LOL S13 Matt?
That's LOL. That's
Yeah, never mind.
For me, the only thing I don't know. I mean, first of all, I'm not gonna buy any of these, so let's get that out there right now. Second of all, I guess I'm waiting for like Type X's to show up, right? That would be cool.
That's 97?
96.
96.
Yeah. So that would be cool. And me personally, I like R34 GTRs, so
Yeah.
it'd be cool to see those on the road. But it also sucks because I'll never get one.
I'd really like a 4-door R34, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool as hell.
I like Nissans. I don't know. What about you, Malcolm?
Yes.
I know those cars you like.
I don't know the age of them.
You like Suzuki Samurais, right? I don't
What?
know. I don't.
I love
I mean, all the
Suzuki.
cars you said are pretty good.
Yeah. Those JZXs, JZX 100s,
Uh,
110s.
ER34.
ER34.
four-door. Yeah.
Anything Toyota.
Something I would like.
FRS/BRZ Aero Mirror Adapter on second gen BRZ's GT86.
Ooh.
They're in. I'm pretty sure Dave's making them right now. Dave Bob is in the process of making them. They are different, so aren't the mirror kits on our website are not going to fit. So, but yeah, they are in the process. That was Jared. Ram. It's got X in it.
No idea.
Good luck. KA24DE and turbocharging.
Yes.
Yeah, why not? Do it.
But cover your bases. Like, don't just throw a crap load of boost at it and expect it's gonna be fine. I feel like that's what happens every time.
We just got a car here. Spoiler alert. We just got a car from one of our customers, and I think I'm going to do a KA turbo. So we'll probably do a YouTube series on it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Little
You saw the
T28 on
car,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
T28 on it.
About to what?
I'm taking the mirrors off of that thing.
Malcolm's talking shit. Anyway, 5-car garage. What 5-car garage would you build? Any 5 cars. All right, 5-car dream cars.
Yo, go. I know mine. I want to hear yours.
Mine?
Endless money.
Dream cars? No limit?
Mine's gonna be so stupid.
Lamborghini Huracan.
No. RX-7 FD of some sort.
Okay, Frankie.
All of these cars, left-hand drive if I can get
Yup,
them.
I
Ooh.
All of
USDM
them.
variant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? R34 GTR. V-Spec 2 NER.
Respect.
Okay, so
Whatever the
that's
fuck. The
two.
craziest one you can't afford. That
Yup,
one.
that one.
In Bayside Blue.
Base blue.
My car. So that's
Okay,
3.
yeah, clear.
Wait, which one? D car or the 180?
My drift car.
Ooh.
I guess. I don't know. It sounds stupid, but yeah.
Wow, history.
Or I would just take the black car and turn it into that.
No.
Whatever. You'd have a
Anyway,
some
yeah,
sort of
I would have
SAT
I would have a
match.
240 of some sort
Yeah.
to drift. So there's 2 more, right? Fuck. I'm not good at this.
A clown car for your dumbass.
Well, we know Malcolm's lineup. Damn, dude, this is hard.
Okay.
Aston Martin DBS.
Ooh. James Bond.
The
Oh,
old
James
one?
Bond.
The old one?
Because I think I'm
007.
because I want to be James Bond.
Yo, you'd look pretty cool in there with some leather gloves.
Yeah.
My dad has those.
5th one. I don't know, man. I don't know about the 5th one. I feel like maybe an Evo.
You
Like
don't
a
want your
nice-
Subaru?
No.
I would have an Evo over a Subaru.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would do an Evo, but for a dream car, it's kind of a waste. So Johnny's flipping out right now. A waste? That's the best car you can buy.
No, get out of here, man.
I don't know, Chris. Give me some help. You know what cars I like.
You know what you would do? This is what you would do. You would take that extra garage spot, clean it up, make it a fucking super duper clean spot, and you would just not put anything in it.
Oh, probably your bike would go there.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah, you
no.
don't want a
That's not,
bike in
but
there?
that's not.
It's not a car.
It's either an Evo 9.
Or a Cessna.
It's either an Evo 9 or some ridiculous new Lamborghini.
Just
Just
to have
cause.
Lamborghini?
Just cause. Yeah.
That's it.
Sylvia.
Yep.
S15 Sylvia, for sure.
Really?
Wait, your car?
Doesn't have to be specifically my car, just a Sylvia.
Okay.
I'm speaking generally speaking.
Okay.
I would do a 180.
Just a, okay, so you got 2 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I knew you liked those cars more.
I didn't name it first, did I?
Okay.
Yeah, you did not.
Still
All right.
in there.
All right, so that's 2.
Also a Nurspec 34,
Okay.
but white.
So the opposite of Frankie. Okay.
I like white.
Yep. The white ones do look.
All these
good.
cars are white, by the way.
All of them.
All of
So
them.
you're a cocaine dealer.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is where I make a huge left turn.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
Ferrari F40.
Oh boy! I would have done the same thing, boy.
Yeah.
F40.
That is a nice one.
That's a nice one.
Then you need a fifth.
A fifth. JZX 100.
Ew. I mean, awesome.
90.
Stand your ground. Don't listen to Frankie.
I'm just not a fan of those.
Yeah.
cars.
No, actually, the Dream Garage probably not a JZX 100. It's probably gonna be an 86.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
okay.
like Hachiroko's.
That's one of mine.
Yeah.
A $5,000 grocery getter. Nice.
That's one of mine.
It's not about the
I know.
the cost. It's about
funny
It's
though.
about how it makes you feel.
All right, let's hear it from you.
Yeah, go.
Zenki S14.
Ooh. What color is it?
Oh, yellow.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Honestly, that's sick.
Interesting.
Yellow.
Okay.
Ferrari yellow.
I would do the F40.
Hell yeah.
You paint it yellow too, right?
I don't know what year, but
Well, the Ferraris do.
I know
yellow.
I'd paint that shit
90%
silver.
of my cars would probably be yellow.
Silver,
You'll be
baby.
killed. Ferrari will come to your house. and
Whatever,
kill
I'll
you.
pay the fine. I would say, I think I would do a CTSV Cadillac.
Ew.
You do like those.
Those things are sick.
Malcolm likes those.
They're
Things are
okay.
sick.
I'm
Yeah.
not putting that shit in the Dream Garage.
A Taurus SHO. Dude, don't cap on those,
Those things
man.
are sick.
They're
No.
fast as shit.
I don't know what else. Damn. I'd probably do a. Shit. Probably a Volvo wagon, a mint one,
Okay,
like
you're
an
done.
R.
You're done.
No,
You're done.
I have my specific taste. Fuck you.
This is why me and Malcolm would vibe on his couch,
Yeah.
dude. We just
And then-
watch videos about Volvos.
Then I'd have a sick ass truck. I don't know what truck though.
Nah,
That's me.
We're talking cars, yo.
Oh, cars?
Nah, but it's in the garage.
It's a
in the
5-car garage.
nah. Outside, I got like a Land Cruiser.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's in
4Runner.
my garage.
Oh, okay.
Listen-
Oh, what stays in the garage?
What
Here-
stays in the garage?
Yeah.
The stable. I don't know. Probably some old freaking Corvette.
Dude. Come on, man.
What?
How are you going to hate on the one man's opinion?
I know what he would keep. That Cadillac we saw online for $15,000 earlier.
No, I had no idea what that was.
You know what?
Shit looks way better than a
Cadillac
fucking
Eldorado.
Mustang or whatever you just said.
Chinzo brings up.
Oh,
a
a
Chinzo
Porsche.
brings up a good
A
point.
911.
That's in my list, Chinzo.
A 911, baby.
I forgot.
Okay. Are you ready for my list?
Which one though?
A G body series 911. So like the original Carrera body. It has to be that body. That's
Too
car
old.
number 1. My dad had one. I learned how to drive stick in that.
Yeah, multiple.
I like fast
I had
cars.
multiple. That thing, it's hard to explain, but it gives you a good feeling. It has to be black as well. So black 911. That's garage spot number 1. Number 2 is an 8.6, but it has to be a hatch,
Yeah.
and it has to have J Blood arrow all the way around.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3,
God damn.
FD.
Toronto, right?
Truano, yes.
Toretto.
The FD though has to be just like Frank USDM variant, just because if I don't have to drive right hand drive, I'm
There's
not
no
going.
point.
Hell yeah, there we
So
go.
left hand drive variant US. Same with the 8.6 too.
Yeah.
So that's 3. Number 4 is my IS.
Bro.
But not that specific one. I would like it a cleaner one, but similar. I have a way that I'd like an IS. All Altezza Aero,
Cap.
blue.
Like a real Altezza.
Yeah, 1JZ, future fab downpipe, all that shit. And then number 5, ready? I would want an FZJ80 Land Cruiser swapped with a Cummins.
Damn, son.
That's a pretty good one.
You got money, kid.
Well, fucking unlimited money. But literally, that Cummins swap FZJ80 would be sweet.
All right. Well,
Yeah, 911 would probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
Twitch.
964.
Yo, Twitch just said
964, really?
Brabus Mercedes.
Yeah.
A Brabus.
Those
You're-
things are fucking.
You're hiding
wild.
bodies in the trunk of that thing, bro.
You heard that, Carl?
What?
Frankie's a 964 guy.
964 guy?
Sorry, I know it's basic. I know,
No, that's alright.
sorry.
964. Ooh, Twitch said Euro spec 86 though.
I don't know the difference.
There are mild differences, like taillights that
Yeah,
were
I think they have the
different.
white line taillights.
Yeah, the arrow was a little different. They weren't as chunky, I think, because
this is
USDM
a
cars
good
have
one.
fucking huge. But all right, next cue. That was a fun one though.
This is
And a
fun.
Tesla.
Oh, Tesla swapped with an SR.
And I'll make sure I have a Tesla so I'm clean in the environment.
Yeah.
Even though the electric
Would I
plants are
have an
shutting
IS?
down.
Nah, fuck the
I
IS. I
mean-
would throw the IS out and get a Ferrari. Fuck that.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck was that?
And my IS. No.
I have a connection to that thing that I just.
I hope you do because I don't want to see you sell another
For
fucking
me,
car, but I
the
don't believe
F40
you.
is the trophy car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
Only drive it
an
on leap
F40
year.
though in silver.
Hey man, I just want my
Silver.
Lamborghini.
Yeah.
I just want my dark metallic gray Lamborghini with tints all around. I just want to do 200
Oh
miles
wait,
an hour.
Euro
on the way to work.
Spec 86 is
Down
11.
17.
Yeah, just loud as fuck. If I had that car, I would just be doing laps through the Lincoln Tunnel.
What?
If a loud Lamborghini,
People literally do that already.
that would be me. All right, do you think we are in the golden era of drifting? Me? No. Carl?
Not really. It's a not. I wouldn't call it a golden era. It's its most popular time though.
Well, but it's only gotten more popular.
It's gonna.
since it
You think
started.
it's gonna get more?
It hasn't.
More,
It
more,
hasn't.
more, more?
It hasn't stopped.
What about this gas ban bullshit? Like you don't think that's gonna have an effect?
Dude, if you, the way I'm feeling lately, I don't have any faith in this electric shit going on. Right
I'm
now.
sorry. I feel like the golden era is surpassed already.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that was
That
early
was
2000s.
early 2000s. That was
No, if you're talking just straight popularity, yeah, this is the most popular it's ever been.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's just
That's
on and
not the
up.
golden era, though.
This isn't
Yeah.
Dogecoin,
But
baby.
golden era? No.
Are we living in a good era of drifting? I would say yes.
Yeah,
Very appreciated.
everyone knows what it is.
I would say right when Final Bout started, till now, because it's still going on, you're living in a really good time for drifting.
Yeah,
But it's got bad sides of it too. But I'd say all that event is making people care more about the way the cars look.
Style.
Yeah, style. And right before that, U.S. drifting was not that great looking, except for the Midwest.
wait, Ethan over here on the chat has a good point. You can only call it golden if you're looking back.
Yeah, that too.
So looking back on the past year, no, that's not the golden era. But again, it's one of the most popular it's ever been in the U.S. alone.
Malcolm, what do you think?
Early 2000s, golden year.
But what about? So do we all just have the same taste in cars? Because like there was no, like, fucking
V8
crazy Mahon
Oh.
drifting in 2001, was there?
Right.
No. It wasn't at the level it is right now.
It
So
was mainly
Kansai All Stars was what 20.
well, I know there's old videos of Naoki drifting at that track, but like it's not that wild. To me, it looks better than it does right now, but to people that are into that drifting, it's just like
I mean-
kind of crazier than normal drifting.
Style-wise, early 2000s, that was a golden age. But driving
Yeah, it's like
style,
right now probably.
Oh, yeah, right now.
I
Yeah.
mean, now,
They're pushing.
That's
the
actually true.
boundaries.
with the whole backy shit going
Yeah.
on.
They're pushing the boundaries
Yeah.
for sure.
Josh
Man.
and Hamill style.
Man, you go to takeovers these days,
Don't even say that.
they be swinging them. No,
Stop.
yeah.
Bam.
Yeah, as far as driving, I'd say right now is probably the best time.
Oh, Jay got a good input right here. As far as cars go, Final Bout was peak. As far as being able to go drift at a track, we're in it now. That's true. Tracks are
Yeah.
more and more tracks are opening up to the fact that these kids can come and drift there.
Indeed.
Almost every oval track
Yeah,
I can
so
think of
at the end of the
has
day,
a
I
drift
mean-
variant.
At the end of the day, we're living in a really good time for drifting. So,
Yep.
no fear moves updates. Are you registered? You guys having a booth? No, we're not having a booth at
This
No
will be
Fear
casual.
Moves.
We'll be
We're
in
having a
street.
good time.
We're gonna
Malcolm
be-
wants to have fun. He doesn't want to have a booth.
We're gonna be in street clothes.
Yeah, we're always in street clothes.
No, I don't wear black every time I go out.
Yeah, you want to mention who's driving?
Oh yeah, we got Miyagi driving, we got AJ driving, we got Carl driving, we got Chris driving. Who else?
Malcolm.
Malcolm's not driving, dude.
Dude, come on, yo.
Leave a comment in the chat if you want Malcolm to
Yeah,
drive.
let us know if you want to see Malcolm drift. I think he'd be fun. Really good driver.
We're trying to get our friend Nick to drive. Hopefully he hears this. He probably won't.
Isn't his car right here?
Yeah, we're working on his car right now, getting it ready for him to bring tools to his new job on Saturday. I was like, Nick, you better reschedule that shit, man.
Okay. I'm gonna say the job prioritizes the drifting, and if you
Nope,
can make
wrong.
it, that's dope.
Wrong.
That's coming from me, the other person who doesn't work anywhere near the auto industry.
Wrong.
I like don't work in the industry. handle your own.
Wrong.
You got
Next. All right.
Negative.
Plans to put the gang back together. This is Sweet Lou. Plans are in the making, if not already made, but we're waiting about a month. But Miyagi's car is running, AJ's car is running, and we got a little surprise coming. So, yeah, the gang's back together. We just got to get it out to the track more. Thoughts on rollbacks, takeover
that?
kids. I think we.
Oh wait, I know what this is.
Yeah.
So it's when the car drifts or
Spins out.
180.
swings around,
Spins out.
180.
it spins out purposefully, and then they hit it
Right.
in neutral, and it goes back a little bit, and then you just hear it like you'll go, and then you pull forward again.
Okay, so you hit someone and then you go forward.
Yep,
Okay,
It's like you're doing a burnout while going backwards.
but you got to hit
And
someone.
then-
that's called a no mercy reversey.
Okay, that's a way better name for it.
No,
than
no,
a
no.
fucking-
That's classic. Like there are these people I watch on YouTube. You would honestly fucking love these guys. They're called
I know who you're
they're called
talking
neutral
about.
drop. They're a bunch
Oh,
of,
yeah, I've seen it. I've
yeah.
seen it. Yeah.
No mercy reversey. They put that thing in drive and will whip it forward
Throw it
and
in
just
reverse.
pop it in neutral and you'll just see him light or put it in reverse and you'll just see it light up and you're like, whoa.
Damn, I can't even believe it gets into gear. Back thoughts on rollbacks, takeover kids think it's cool when it's just spinning out. Yeah, I mean you pretty much just said it. I mean
That shit bunk.
takeovers are whack.
Bunk.
How faction became what it is today? That's a question that we're gonna make a whole episode. I'm waiting till I can get like Miyagi in here or like someone else that
Oh geez.
yeah, some of the guys that have been
My cousin?
with me for a while, so that we can talk about it.
I would love to have
More
Miyagi
people.
on here. Miyagi, if you even listen to these, I miss
He
you,
does.
man.
He listens to everyone.
Yeah, we get that question every single time we do
I
this.
miss you,
so.
man.
Drift
Call up work
cars
on
that can
Tuesday.
also grip drive. That's Johnny.
240.
How do you feel about them? Yeah, they're good.
Drift cars that can grip drive?
Yeah, I guess he's asking drift cars that can also grip.
Bro, 240.
I mean, any car really.
240, the IS.
If a car can drift, it can.
It can
grip.
do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just probably not set up.
Alignment setup, your suspension setup, like, but it will do it.
Is there a car that can drift that can't grip drive?
A Mustang.
No, no, people track Mustangs.
Dude, yeah.
Right.
They're,
The
they're
new
fat
ones
and
are
they're
good-
fast
probably
as
great.
shit at it, too.
Yeah.
But I don't
The
know
thing
if
is,
you-
drifting is about grip, but people don't realize that.
Yeah, that's
So-
true. It's a very underrated statement that you
Yeah.
just said right there. But the thing is okay. There was a JZX 100 built back in the day that they literally time attacked it and drifted it.
Yeah.
They just switched up the suspension setup a little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to have a bunch of camber in the front if you're grip driving. That's gonna feel real weird when you're going straight. So that's probably the one thing. The rear alignment is probably going to be identical, unless you're doing some crazy positive camber for your drift setup. I wouldn't do that. Although you still could do that for a grip setup, depending on how much the car squats. But I wouldn't do that.
But not around turns. It wouldn't work out.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty much it. Let's go over a couple things. Right now we got Little Mayo. Check out Little Mayo. Shout
Stay
out.
on damn topic, Frankie.
Sorry. Right now we got Thrash Racing pre-sale going on.
Yes.
We ordered about 20 of these seats. We sold out. We sold how many? We sold like 14 of them already.
We
maybe?
have 8 left.
We have 8 left. So that's a lot. We still got 8 left.
Yeah.
Get in on this now because they are going. We put this out on Friday and we sold over 10 of them.
Yeah.
Right?
11.
That's that math.
11.
You
Yeah.
said 20. You got 8 left.
That's
19.
11.
We bought 8. 19.
That's
So we probably sold
12,
10.
man.
Sold 10 seats on a weekend when I wasn't even working. So if you guys want one
Shout
of
out to
these,
Jimmy Oaks for boosting that post.
oh yeah, thanks Jimmy, appreciate that. Chris Knapp bought a seat too, so that's cool. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say that, but anyway, yeah, we got a lot left, so check them out because they're coming. They're supposed to be here when? October, I want to say.
Yeah.
Possibly November, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be October. We've had these on order for maybe 6 months now, and we don't tell anyone they're coming because we don't want to take anyone's money until we know that the ship is on its way and the container's landed. So, yeah, we're doing first payment is the seat, second payment is the shipping. You have to pay shipping no matter what because they are coming from California. So don't think you can pick them up. You cannot. What else we got going on? Anything else? No Fear moves obviously this weekend. Club Loose, Raceway Park. It's a parking lot event. Come check it out. We're gonna be there.
It's a fun one to spectate just because you got good place to spectate.
I love it. I
You
love
could,
the
you
parking
could
lot
watch the
events.
whole track like from the bleachers if you wanted to.
Yeah, and if they're doing A group, so they're doing A group, so it's gonna be a fun time to watch. What else, Malcolm? Anything else?
I think that's about it.
Throttle cable brackets. We got like 4 left. So
I saw Cameron Bronze had one.
yeah, Cameron Bronze.
I was like, yo.
he got 2 of them, and he's gonna be doing a review, I think. So, and he might end up buying throttle cables. We don't know. What else? Oh, one more thing. Malcolm and his girlfriend Jen have started a company
Oh my goodness.
for babysitting pets.
Yeah. Dog walking.
They are located in Bergenfield, New Jersey, and
New York.
forgot about that. Forgot about the name of that town for a sec. Bergenfield, New Jersey. They will walk your dogs. They will pet your dogs. They will
take care of them.
take
Yeah.
them in.
Malcolm and Princess are some of the best animal handlers I've ever seen.
They got multiple pets over there. It's like a zoo. You're gonna love it. So hit them up if you're trying to go on vacation or something and you're in New Jersey and you need someone to watch your pets. Just hit us up in the DM. Malcolm checks it, or you and he'll direct you to where you guys can have that
Yes,
conversation.
sir.
Anything else?
If you made it this far in the podcast, comment on the YouTube. I just realized there's 16 people live because they might comment it. But when the video posts, comment, Malcolm needs to drift.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, Malcolm, I'm just saying, I'm putting this out there. Yeah, I built a car, me and Daryl, but that thing can withstand it no problem, bro. And if that's your concern as well, don't. That thing is good.
You give him a car in a parking lot, he's gonna drift it. Don't worry.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, that's it for now. This is way too long, so
Yeah, this was pretty long, bro. It's
Yeah.
pretty late.
Hope
I thought
you
I was gonna
enjoyed
be
it.
home by now.
I think this is our longest one yet.
this is
That's what
definitely
she
the longest
said.
one.
We're at 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Guess I'm not cooking dinner tonight. All right, bye.
Thank you guys. Thanks for
Bye.
watching. Thanks for the input. Ah.